Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thanks so much for joining us. Happy Friday. Glad you're with us. The club is already popping here. We got a great show for you on this Friday as we kick off the weekend and get you all set up for the best in jewelry. What a show we have. The pieces, the values, the wheels that we're going to see. Plus, there's a tanzanite. It's around. It looks like the ring that we usually see for about $6,000, $7,000. It's not going to be. We're really excited about this big 711. That even sounds like a lucky number. So we've got a huge tanzanite. If you like a lot of diamonds with your tanzanite, we got you covered. Also, there's a lot of one-onlys here that are beautiful and different and bold and new and fresh and fabulous. We're actually going to see when to start. But also in the earring world, boy, did we have some great earrings last night. We're going to keep that going. We have some beautiful drop earrings, whether you want gigantic blue zircons or maybe you're in the mood for something in sapphires. We don't see blue sapphires in earrings very often. We've got a gorgeous drop earring in sapphires that might be right up your alley. Or if you like a stud, we've got Zambarians in studs here tonight. Plus beautiful, beautiful pendants. One of my favorites we've ever created is this floral design that we have, that it's all mirror finished gold. And then we've got a zircon with it, but also a designer key pendant is here as well. And this designer key, normally you can see out in the retail world with all diamonds, that goes for tens of thousands of dollars. It's really certainly a recognizable, well-known motif, but tonight we bring it to you TVON style, which means we're going to put a big old pink diamond right in the middle of this designer style for you and bring that at a great value. So lots of great gift opportunities. Plus our huggies are here now. Of course, this weekend I'm going to debut a new stone we've never seen in a huggie style before, but today we're going to bring you the classic diamond. So that's here as well. And it just goes on and on. There's even Mediterranean coral that we don't see that often, especially in a big size. Got one of those tonight for you as well. So you let me know if there's anything you want to request. It is Friday night. That means we have our super exclusive audience. That's why we call it the, it's the really exclusive club that we join here on Fridays together. So as we kick off the weekend, if there's anything we can go grab for you and bring on out and show you in discount, that is what Fridays are all about. So we're going to start off. Oh, and I even have a, is anybody loving the World Cup? Is anybody loving, we have any soccer fans out there? Anybody excited about what's going on? So we have a piece I brought out just for the occasion. So I don't think there's enough sports themed jewelry in the world. So we're going to bring you something tonight that might be perfect for our soccer lovers. So take a look at how we're going to start. It's a brand new design actually. So this one would be really good if you like a lot of gold. And how about 18 karat solid gold on this one as well? It's a new design and it's item number 9105. And I'm going to give a little bit of help here because this is going to sit in a diagonal way where you have these square or princess cut stones. That is going to be, you get a really unique combination here because 9105 is going to start with 18 karat solid. So you get the white and the yellow, but look at how they even take the kind of like a bypass style, right? And they do white gold here and yellow gold here, but then as you reach to the stone, you look at those bezels for the stones, it's reversed. So each side is going to be a two-tone look here, and of course the left side is a emerald. It's a Colombian emerald, and the right side's a tanzanite. So I've got carat weights for you on 9105, solid 18 karat white and yellow gold. So this is that piece that carries on through, whether you mix and match or whether you just, certain days you like to wear the white gold and certain days you like to wear the yellow. This is the ring that always ties it all together. So we love a two-tone element for that reason, but also 18 karat gold, 24 points on each stone. So there's a 24-point emerald and a 24-point tanzanite, and they are those princess cut or square cut stones. Now there's only one. It's as it is, and for being a ring that I think would be even beautiful as, look at all the way around, boy, you can really tell when 18 karat yellow gold is utilized because it's an entirely different color. With a higher purity of gold brings a different color. It brings a richer, more buttery tone of color, and that's what you're definitely seeing here. And yet we're going to blow it out right now. You ready? We have one only, and I want you to see it on. I love it as a pinky ring. You don't have to wear it that way. Obviously, we're going to size it, and this is a complex piece to size. When you've got, pieces like this that are done where it's mostly you see yellow gold wraps around the side there, and then it leads up to that other side. Let me try it on first on the ring finger, so you can, wear it that way if you want to. And then what you can do is always do a pinky ring as well if that's more your preference, because I think this is a piece that lends itself to either. I mean, really put it anywhere across the hand, but look at this glow. These stones are completely ensconced in gold. And yet, with the border all done up like that solid, and then of course them set into the gold like that and kind of that double bezel, well, look at what's happening. You're still getting glow from each stone. They look amazing. So tanzanite, emerald, could that be a significant birthstone thing going on? December. Tanzanite is an alternative for December. I know we all know what emerald is, right? Emerald is for May. But then tanzanite actually was adopted more recently for a December. December babies are lucky, they get like 1 million birthstones. They really do. I mean, no month has as many birthstones and alternative birthstones as December does. So happy birthday to all of our December birthdays, and this could qualify. So here we are. I mean, I love that idea. If that were, you know, if that happened to have some kind of symbolic nature to you, that would be extra super cool. I love pieces that mean something. So, you know, just think about that. But how about we give you the meaning of value? That's what we like to do. Start off the show right. Only one, $15.99 should be priced. We're going to take it a lot lower. I just love seeing those stones glow that way. I mean, right? It's a beautiful way when you're seeing it from a distance and you get that much power from each stone. That's really important. But the best part is it's not even $15.99 if you want it. This is a one only, so call me early. There's almost a knife edge style too to the way that that band leads up. That's kind of like where the band's not flat, right? It's just that beautiful, like how we'd see kind of like the great faceting you see where you've got the girdle of a facet of a stone, right? Where it's coming to a point on an edge. That's what a knife edge does, and it's on either side here. It's not even $1,000. If you like it, we'll make it easy. It's not even $9.99. All that 18 karat gold, and you'll be very impressed with the weight of this piece too. 18 karat carries with it a lot of extra, you know, feel and heft, so you're never ever going to be disappointed with 18 karat gold. We'll make it $888 instead. How about that? Friday freebies kicking off early here, and yes, it's tanzanite. That's a good question. Actually, this one is probably not a blue wing, so because it's not made by us, so that would not be. But again, if you would like me to pop in another, I would say, Virginia, it's kind of a smaller size stone, so it's not going to make a huge difference on that quality. But if I want to just drop in a tanzanite that's coming up later, so you can see that. I mean, it's not a whole lot different. So you can see there's one of our blue wings. So it's just it's still a top quality stone there, but not a blue wing. That's a great question because it's not made by us. So it's a really good question. Thank you for that. Yes. You want to take it? All right. So that one's gone. Congratulations. And then, so I mentioned World Cup, right? A lot of excitement going on around the world. If you'd like, I mean, right, it doesn't have to be that way, and I hope that doesn't anti-sell it. Because if you're going, well, I don't want my ring looking like a soccer ball. It does, but it still looks like almost a polka dot ring when you look at it as a band that's wide. It's item number 7738, and this is a good one too. But you see, when you're up close to it like we are, you're going to see that the 21 points in the black diamonds and the 40 points in the white diamonds are actually paved with that beautiful, like a hexagon style, kind of like a honeycomb style around each section there. But when you see it from a distance, it's not going to be that piece that screams, you know, the hexagons. You really just see the roundness of each like polka dot design. So I love this for a bit of whimsy, but there's a lot of gold behind it. And then of course you get that 61 points in diamonds. It is going to be two-tone, and you have a little bit of black rhodium behind where the pave is set with the black diamonds. So they really have a great contrast with the white diamonds beside them. And there's only one here. It's in the white gold. Let's blow it out, and we're going to make this easy. And look at how inside it's got the same honeycomb under gallery to it. So it's really kind of taking that theme we see across the front. It's carrying it through the back. It's one only. We're going to blow this out. It's our lowest price ever on this one. I've had it a couple of times. We're going to bring it down from $9.99. Maybe $8.99 was tempting, but not quite enough. Good news is it's going lower than it ever has and ever can. So this is the day to take it, and it's not even $8.88. Watch this. One only as it is. We can size it to any size, but it's got a great width to it. You can see it's a good size band. Again, another weightier piece for us here without the price tag. And it's only going to be $799 instead. So a huge value. But you see how from a distance when it's on the hand, it just mostly looks like, it's like polka dots, right? Which is always, always popular. It's one of those, you know, I think of it in a fashion sense when you think about certain prints are timeless, like a leopard print. I think a leopard print is a neutral. I think it is. I'm kind of in like a tartan, you know, like a tartan print, right? Like a plaid. Those are the kind of iconic prints. I think polka dots is right up there with it. So this is a great design if you like that look, and just kind of could be a little bit whimsical, but still gives you the black and the white, which is really, of course, versatile to wear. So that'll get 30 seconds, and then we're going to show you. There's a Padparasha pendant. There are stunning, stunning lapis. We don't see a lot of lapis here. We've got a lapis set for you where it's an earring and a pendant to go together. And you're also going to get, we've got some pink sapphire earrings. So a lot of one-onlys here just to start, and we get you ready for the big top of the hours, the big wheel discounts, all the brand new that's going to come out to play today. And did you say Lynn got that ring? Was that what you said? Thank you, Lynn. Thank you so much. Enjoy that bypass tanzanite and emerald special ring. Okay, so coming up, let's get to it. I'm going to get to a ruby because we had a lot of people miss out on rubies last night, so I wanted to bring you a new style. And this is going to be item number 9096. So get ready on this one. It's a ruby. Oh my goodness. You're probably noticing already that's 18 karat gold as well. We just kind of went over that. This is really unique, isn't it? First of all, the first thing that jumps out, I mean, there's a couple things to look at with this ring, and it is brand new, so it's 9096, but this is absolutely beautiful. I don't know if it's more floral. I'm seeing like the floral, the arrow, the crisscross, the designer's elements, but this has so much to go on in this ruby, which is just powerful, right? That is exactly what you want to see. And Tony, this is 18 karat gold. I mean, you can, again, we saw that earlier with that the band that Lynn picked up, that was 18 karat gold because you saw the richness of the yellow gold. Same thing is happening here. There's a totally different color to an 18 karat yellow gold that is so recognizable, so really, really understood, and everybody can see it right here. I mean, this is that rich, buttery color, but what a great way to offset a ruby that is acting more like it's a red diamond because it's so clean. Rubies don't usually do that. They tend to be a little darker, a little more of that, you know, saturated kind of burgundy color. This is where it is bringing the fire. It's got that pure red. It's a Burma stone. It's a pear shape, but then look what's set around it. And the stone itself is actually going to be a 67 pointer. Then you have the diamond weight going beyond that, which is another 20 points in diamonds, which are baguettes and rounds. So a very directional piece if you want to think about how you're going to wear it or where you're going to wear it on the hand. But let's take a look at it and let's get it out the door. Most importantly, a big value here on a lot of 18 karat gold. And do you see those baguettes? That's a complex way to do that because you can see they're all tapered. So they have to be precision cut, precision set. And then they're all going to really accentuate that beautiful point of the ruby. I don't know if I've seen a ruby. We've had some good rubies, but this ruby is perfect. Look at that. I mean, that is top to bottom, side to side, completely glowing and brilliant. Not a term we use a lot with rubies. This one is supposed to be $29.99. Watch that. See, there's the rounds on the side there with a little beadwork, and then you've got almost like, it reminds me a little bit of a floral or like a tulip design. It's so pretty, and we're going to make it less than even $29.99 or $19.99, or how about this with all the 18K? Let's make it even more reasonable than that. We're going to do it right now for $999. Today's 18 karat gold world is tricky. But when you get something with that much gold and the ruby being as perfect as it is, and the really fancy diamonds, that's a really great value. And let's try it on for you because I know you're anxious to see what that one looks like on, right? A beautiful way to get gold. And we love, this is only yellow gold, of course, but it's a great way. Now it kind of looks like an angelfish. Anybody else like feeling that vibe from it? It's really, it's open to interpretation like I think a lot of good artwork is, right? If you ever go to a museum and you stare at a painting on, you know, whether it's oil on canvas and you just stare at it, I think everybody's going to see different things on a lot of different art and abstract art for sure. I think jewelry oftentimes can be open to interpretation as well, and this has got that beautiful artistic design element where it just does not look like everything else, and that is what I think so many of us who have been down the fine jewelry road for a while, maybe we're looking for those standout pieces that are not like everything basic out there. So $9.99 on this one. Let's take another close-up look at it, and then we're on our way. That's only going to be for, I would imagine, a very short period of time here because it's a really, really, really good buy when you get that much 18K, and you see it's like a ribbon design on the side. So that tells you how much gold you see there when I'm talking about where it's really like folding over. So it's really a beautiful, heavier weight ring. We love that. So let's move. We got a lot to show you, including pink sapphire earrings, a really special set of lapis we're going to show you now. You don't have to get both, but we're going to offer both because there's such a value on each one. You're probably going to want to just get the whole set. So we'll bring those out. We don't see a lot of lapis, but this is a designer style. Anxious to bring it to you. So let me know on the ruby. And then here is the, this is going to be, now I'm setting it east to west just to, you know, sit here flat. It's going to be a north to south oval. So the way this will sit is actually going to be just like so. So you're going to look at it that way. And there's that designer kind of like cross meets flower meets star design that's on the top. So this is really a very high-end look that we're seeing. And of course, come on in early because we'll have the matching pendant as well. We'll start with 9114. That's going to be the earring you see. There's 13 carats 82 just in your lapis. Then you have the 9 points in diamonds as well. That is set on top. This is set in yellow gold only. You can see how this is set with a bezel to the cabochon. So that's going to be at the base. But look at how they're finished. They're finished with a decorative design where I almost wish we could turn them inside out because that's pretty as well. To see the blue, that cobalt blue of the lapis through it. Love that royal blue color. Doesn't get too dark. We don't have a lot of the, sometimes with lapis, you'll see a lot of the pyrite or a lot of the, what kind of tend to look like inclusion. So yes, even in opaque stone, you might see a lot of other characteristics to it. That's just not the case here. You've got a really, that's a high quality lapis, right? And you're seeing all that consistency to that bright, beautiful bright blue. I mean, that's the royal blue we love, and we usually have to rely on sapphires to see that. Here you're getting an opaque stone, but makes quite a statement, and I love seeing that cabochon as the backdrop for the diamonds and the gold design that's around it. And then let's bring out the matching pendant so you can get the set if you want to, and trust, I kept in mind that you may want to get both, so we took each price individually down so that if you want to get everything you want, if you want to get the whole matching set, you can. So let's take a look. Earrings first. They're going to be the bigger carat weight there and yellow gold only, so they stay as is. If you'd like the earrings, wow, the earrings are only $5.99. Here's the match. It's identical. That's the pendant, but just a bail with that diamond that leads down to the piece, and that's going to be $9,119 if you like the pendant. So the earrings are $5.99. The pendant to match, I just want to show them all together so you see the proportions are the same, but that is going to be a $742 on $9,119, and that's a $742, so it's the same size, you know, just about. And then you've got the diamonds at 5 points, and that's because you're going to get a little extra diamond weight with that bigger one through the bail, and that's also finished in the same way. So that's how it's going to sit on the neckline. Just one really designer set. And again, earrings are $5.99. I'm going to show you the pendant here as well. The pendant will be even less. So naturally, it's about, you know, half the size, but it's got a little more diamond weight. So you can see the pendant here. I'll give you a measurement on it. Lapis, not something we see very often. So excited to have it for you as a set, no less. And then we're going to show you, here's the measurement really, really quickly. So you can see that it's got a 7/8 or so. Really, yeah, 7/8 of an inch top to bottom. So just under an inch. We'll show it on the neckline next for you. You can see how even when the bail is still, it's got a little movement because of that O-ring that attaches. So it's going to have a little nice, you know, movement and articulation to it, but it's not going to be $5.99 for the pendant. It's actually going to be even less and a lot less. So here's what it looks like on, just to give you an idea there of how that color shows up. And then I'll just hold it this way so you can really see that's the size. That's kind of, again, a nice little way to see that size that you're going to get, that beautiful color from a distance, and it's not even $4.99. Actually, the pendant's going to be only $399. That's it for one caller only, and that's the pendant. That means you get the whole set. Think about that. You're under $1,000 for the entire set, and that's not a bad way to go. Two great pieces, one price. Take a look back up close. We'll show you the earrings, and then here comes the pendant one more time. So you don't have to get both, but it's highly recommended because what a great set that is. So pendant's $399, earrings are $5.99, and then we'll move right along. Got more earrings in the hot pink sapphire range. Even a Padparasha in a pendant. A little more unusual to see that combo. So we'll have that for you, and the list goes on and on. And make requests if you have them. We're always happy to help you out because I know it's holiday shopping time here. A customer actually asked me today, she said, I'm decorating today, I'm blasting Christmas music, I'm loving the pieces I'm getting, and how you coming in your shopping? She said, I'm almost done. I'm like, oh boy, okay. Oh, she called me out big time, and I'm like, oh, I haven't started yet. She's like, what? So yes, it was like, okay, so I got that little, you know, it was kind of that moment of reality hitting, like, oh, maybe I should probably get going on that. So this is where you can really easily, I mean, you got all these pieces coming your way, arriving well in time. So if you need something special for holiday gifting or even a little something for yourself, we've got you covered. So let's get to the pink sapphire earrings. So let us know in the Lapis set, $5.99 for the earrings. Oh, the earrings, by the way, here's a look at them. They're about the same size as the pendant. So I think you're probably pretty familiar, but that's how they're going to sit. And then they have the post, not at the very tippy top, but close, so that it's going to be that north-south as we talked about. And then here's what they measure. So that's going to be, your earring is going to be a little over ½ an inch, just a bit, and then that's all done in the gold. So yellow gold only, there's your set. So you can take the whole set, which I love, for under $1,000. So really great value there. Okay, so call us on those. And then we've got the Padparasha coming up. It is a rare, rare, rare stone to see in anything but a ring, but we have it. So this is the earring I wanted to show you. Speaking of sapphires, we'll start with these pink sapphires, the hottest pink, and they're a trillion. So not a better way to go, I don't think, when you're talking about giving a lot of stone, a stone that has already some life when you get into those kind of hotter, more saturated colors, but then Trillion cutting really brings it alive, and that's what you're seeing here. Item number is 8885, only one pair. So once again, we're going to be rolling pretty quickly through a lot of great pieces tonight, and then we've got a quick wheel coming up that's all different diamonds and designer styles, but this is one pair on 8885. The pink sapphires are a carat 11, so you're still getting over a half carat each. Trillions, really bold. I think we love that. The beauty and the brightness of how you're getting a hot pink sapphire. That's a stone that, remember, are unheated as well. Very unusual to see in the sapphire world, but you've got really premium. I mean, that's what we love about these sapphires, is that you're not just getting that hot color because there's extra heating. Quite the contrary, it's actually more rare because that stone didn't need any help, and so we left them in their pure natural state, except for faceting and polishing, which is where you're getting that liveliness out of the trillions. And then they're surrounded in diamonds. 37 points in the diamonds. White gold now, change it if you want to. So if that's not perfection for you, don't worry. We can do them the yellow or the rose gold, make them just like your dream earring here. But hot pink lovers, this is the way to go. Very rare to see that color in an earring at all, especially in the world of sapphires. And it's not going to be, how about this? We've got a $19.99 price. This is a centered post, so you have nothing to worry about there. You can kind of, range them how you want, orient them how you want in the ear. They're not even $2,000 when you look at that. You know what I think about hot pinks and how you really differentiate? Even if you're out and about shopping somewhere else or watching somewhere else, you look for those little bits of those blues, right? When it's a real neon pink or a hotter pink, do you see it coming through already? Like an ultraviolet blue glistening effect, that's what you want. And to think that those are that perfectly matched and mated, all natural stones, and yes, they're also going to be less than $19.99, but there's only the one pair, so you've got to let us know quickly if you'd like them, because they're not going to last, and they're not even $1,500 or $14.99. This is what we live to do, and it really is that specialty piece, and yet, pick our diamonds all the way around, showcasing and showing off the trillion cut, but we're going to get them down even less than 14 or 13 or 12 or 11 or 10. This is the way to go. We're going to make them only $999 for the pair. There is obviously only one pair that looks like that, and it is the best value I've seen. Pink sapphires, I know we don't see them very often, but they are, make no mistake, a fortune out in the world, because usually what we've been talking about for years, $9,000 a carat when you find them typically, that's what you usually see. So we're thrilled to have them, only the one pair. Let me show them from a distance so you can get the measurement as well. And look at how they even compare. I mean, we're not talking about a lighter pink. We're not talking about a basic. I mean, that's what the ruler is, right? Look at how they stand out. See, next to that lighter pink, they have more of that purple blue property to them, and about 3/8 of an inch from top to bottom, and then I'll go ahead and pop one on for you as well. So this is the way to get your pink sapphires. It's the only pink sapphire earring we have. Again, later tonight, we'll see a blue sapphire in a drop earring, and that's going to be exciting as well, because we don't have those very often. But a quick look from just a quick size perspective here, just to give you an idea on the pink sapphire and how that's going to look from a distance away. So you can really see that kind of, just really to give you the size perspective. That's what that's about. And then really see that beautiful way that those pink sapphires glow. So we'll go back to our wheel. On our way here, $9.99. Let us know if you have any requests at all. It's Friday night. So again, it's that lighter audience night. We don't have all of our affiliates, so we're really able to especially work with you one-on-one. We always do that during every show, but we can really take that extra time and find, even if it's like multiple items you need to see, we enjoy doing that on Friday nights and have that extra time to do so. So $9.99 only on that one pair, and then we're going to blow them out. We got a really special Imperial topaz discount I'm pretty excited about, and some big tanzanites, but I know you guys need the hoops. You need the huggies. You need the style. This is the one that we didn't have in stock just even a few days ago when they were so requested. So I wanted to bring them back because I said I would as soon as we got them back. They arrived today, so we get to show these to you, and I know so many of you were waiting on these. So let's get to them, because we've done a true huggie before, but it had the most lightweight type of pave. So when you see this one, you're going to notice this is that upgraded version that we brought more recently, and we have the white and the yellow gold here to even show you. But this is that bigger diamond weight you're seeing in each earring. There are the two in the yellow gold, so there's your match pair. And then we also have the white gold for you, which is beautiful also. I mean, it's really one of those where hopefully if you cannot decide, you're just getting both, because you know how really important these are to have. If these are a go-to for every day, or like we say, this is kind of the new look right now where it used to be all about second piercings, were all about studs. Now we're seeing a lot of hoops used for second piercings as well, and that's kind of the look going. So this is the way to do it if you want a true huggie. What that means is they are 1/4 inch sizes. So this is not going to be that, you know, bigger hoop that's a 1/2 inch. Sometimes people call a 1/2 inch a huggie. I really don't. I think that it's really the definition of a huggie is that true close to the ear, as close as you can go to the ear, kind of skimming the lobe. That's what 8993 does. So we're really excited about this, okay? We've got only a couple pairs though. So when they come back in stock, we didn't bring 50 pairs. We didn't bring probably nearly as many as we're going to need, but we promised we would bring them as soon as they arrive. They are here, just arrived. So excited to have them. You see those bigger stones, 4 stones per earring, 8 stones total weight, 15 points there. So it's all bigger. I mean, you got to think about it. This is a smaller scale hoop. We do all the big hoops. We do the 2, we do the 2.5, we go up to 3 inches. This is really meant to be scaled to be that true 1/4 inch huggie so that it just wraps right around. I get questions every day about what size are those hoops you're wearing in the 2nd, the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th. That's going to be the huggie earring, and that's where you're looking right here is that 1/4 inch style. So it wraps right around the ear. You can stack them up if you want to. Certainly they work for most people, still in a primary piercing as well if you want to do that, but it's an everyday click-in style, super comfortable. There's not even really a post per se, so if you want to leave an earring in, I know I don't have the time to change out all the earrings I have every single day. I'll be honest, right? Just too much effort. So there's a lot going on. So this is really about that style you can keep in and leave in for days upon end, where you can even, you know, you're sleeping in your earrings, you don't have to take them out, you wake up looking glamorous because you got VS diamonds in your ears, right? White, yellow, or rose gold, very limited as we are, but what's remarkable to me is that when we brought our first ever huggie that had the much smaller carat weight that was pave, it was the same exact price as what we're doing here tonight on the bigger diamond weight huggie, which is probably why so many of you were asking to bring them on back. This is that bigger carat weight, that bigger diamond weight, and you're going to have them forever. I've learned my lesson a long time ago with you think about stacking earrings, or you think about those little earrings that, you know, you're wearing every single day, and it's tempting to just say, well, I'll spend $80 and get something that's plated, or I'll spend $100 and get something that's a CZ. And then after a while, sometimes it's a matter of days, other times it might be a week or 2 or 3, and then suddenly those earrings are not looking so good, right? It is worth it. I learned this a long time ago. Invest into the good stuff, especially when the good stuff tonight is not going to run you $9.99, and get that pair of earrings that is going to last forever. And if that is an earring you're going to leave on for, you know, days upon days, that's where you want to have that quality where you take them off, you give them a good cleaning, whether that's your ultrasonic you're dipping them into or just a little soap and water, and they look brand new again, because they always will do that. They'll always be perfect, and you're getting solid gold, and you're getting VS diamonds. That's so important, and they're not even half of this price. So for all of us that want to pay $4.99 to have an earring we're going to live in forever, you don't even have to do that. This is why also great gifting, great opportunity to save a lot, get a small price tag, let somebody think you paid about 5 times what you did, because that would be going retail rate, and we're not even doing $4.99 or $3.99. Same price we've done that were so popular on the smaller version. Take a look at these. They're not going to last. We know that, right? We understand that. It's not even $3.99 for the earring. And take the, listen, white, yellow, rose, we've got a limited quantity of each color available right now, whereas didn't just a few days ago when so many of you were asking about them to come back. So this is your chance right now. And you know what we're going to do? Make them only $299 for the pair. And whatever you need, if that's, again, you're stacking too, that's what I do a lot. I'll just take a larger, and we'll start with a larger, and then they typically, as they work their way back, you go smaller. So a lot of times you need that smaller 1/4 inch, and that's what's here for you right now. So I'm going to borrow a couple here just to show them on and give you a better idea, but $299, very busy obviously on these, as you might expect, because that's not something that's going to stick around when there's that kind of value for those bigger diamonds. So we're really excited to bring them, and I tell you, they're just so easy to put on, because there's that curve to the post, because it is a click-in style. So once they're on, you can just literally click them. You'll hear them close, you'll hear them click, they'll lock, and then you know they're on. And then they're really easy too there's enough gold in the back where, if I've found that with really, really, really narrow hoops, sometimes they're really difficult to take off. There's enough gold done in the backing here that you're going to be able to do that with ease. So no issue there either. So, you know, I'm sometimes getting out tweezers to take out my tiny hoops, right? Because there's just no way to actually do that when you don't have a lot of gold to really hang on to. So this is where you've got a lot of ease of putting them on, taking them off, and putting them on and wearing them all the time and just living in an earring. That's what you want to do. The investment is there, but again, $2.99, not a big investment price. You're not paying a lot to get a really, really versatile earring that right now is all the rage. You can't deny that. So what we're going to do is I'll be able to show them on here in just a minute, and then we'll just get you a great look, and then we'll send them on out. So $2.99 for the pair. Let me know if you'd like a pair as well. We'll give them about 60 seconds, and then we'll be going on our way here and giving you a great, great value on everything you see. And again, wheels coming up, big time values. We'll probably run a few auctions, which sounds like a very bad idea because, you know, limited audience on a Friday night before it's holiday season. Boy, the Friday nights in December tend to be a little tricky sometimes because everyone's at those holiday parties and they're getting, you know, the shopping on and doing all that. Well, it could be a good night to be a participant in any auction we do, because I will run some and we'll see where they go. So here's your last look at them. We got 30 seconds left and waiting to see who else got them. And fabulous value there. And I know you've asked for them, so we brought them back and they're here, and we don't have very many at all. And this is what they look like on, just to give you a little idea here. And I don't know, because again, I'm just seeing them for the first time on, but look at how beautiful. I've got one of each color on the ear there, so you can see how they stack up and how they look in a primary versus a second. And they're really designed for that. So just easy, easy, easy to wear. And you can see they give you, that's the same size up here, but they give you so much more thickness when you've got those diamonds. So $2.99, last call. We're in our last couple of seconds and we'll go back to our wheels. So thanks on those. All right, so glad we had those tonight. And then we've got, are you ready for it? The Padparasha in a pendant. Don't see that very often at all. I don't see a lot of Padparashas in general. So to get a pendant is pretty exciting. And this is a beautiful cut as well. So thank you on those, and keep on calling if you'd like them. And then we take a look at this, the Asher cut in the perfect peach tone of a Padparasha sapphire. It's the pink and the orange together, so you get that peachy color in more of a pastel. And look at the way it's lighting up. 6130 is the item number here, and it is not going to last. We only have one, and I know we've saw, do you remember we had fights on the Padparasha ring we had last night? Well, here's our carat 58, Asher cut Padparasha sapphire, diamonds all the way around it. And not going to be here long. We have this in yellow now. If you want to change it, you can. I went ahead and said, let's do that in white of the rose if you want to do that instead, because this is too important. It's too rare to not get it just right. So if you've wanted a Padparasha, or this is just a sapphire collector's piece that you think, well, I'd like to get one, but I never see them that affordable, let me change your mind here, because this will be extremely affordable to get a Padparasha of this color, this size, and of course, the way it's fancy cut. Do you remember when this was $33.99? Because it has been as high as $33.99 when it debuted, and now it's not going to be anywhere near that. Let me show you from a distance. I personally would do this in the white gold. If you can afford to wait an extra couple of days, get it in the white, I think. This is just, it's a peachy tone color, and I want to make sure I've got the scale setting right. But it's really, it would be beautiful, I think, just for a little bit more contrast if you go with the white gold. And we'll show you the measurement here as well, so you can see that size, generally speaking. And then we'll show you the measurement and the drop. But it's in the yellow gold. Change it to rose. Rose would be pretty too. I mean, right? It's got a nice peachy tone, so the rose would be really attractive. Again, you're not seeing a lot of gold. It's about a ½ inch from top to bottom. 13 points in diamonds is that halo. We'll show it on the neckline next here for you as well, so you can just see just another size perspective. But look at how it lights up. Completely lights up from within. So it's a beautiful, beautiful stone. And it's nowhere near $33.99. Only this one. Oh boy, there's going to be fights on this one. And it's so clean and bright, and it'll be cleaner when I polish my fingerprint off of it. But it's only $9.99 if you'd like it. That's it. One only. Got to move it. So a lot of big pieces headed out the door here. And this is the way to go. Amazing. Thank you so much. So $9.99. Still have huggies going out. White gold. I just had somebody take 3 pairs of huggies, by the way. So that's not a bad idea if you want to stock up. Is that what you're getting too, Victor? All right. You've got 2. Oh, who's getting 2? Holly's getting 2. Hi, Holly. Is that Holly in Texas by any chance? Do you know yet? It is? Hi, Holly. Hi, Holly. We've been shopping together a lot of years, and I know she likes it, and I know she has multiple piercings. Like, I get to know you guys, so she's going to love those. So very, very good. Thank you, Holly. All right, so coming up on our way, $9.99 on the Padparasha. Okay, this is going to be an interesting night. We've got a beautiful Imperial topaz discount. We got the big wheel coming up, diamond wheel, designer pieces, amazing. And then, are you ready for it? The big tanzanite, I'm going to preview it right now. This is one I showed. Well, you kind of technically got a little preview because I put it up when we had that first item up. Whew, I'm kind of excited about this one. just kind of look at the colors coming from this round blue wing. I know we get excited if we can see any reds out of a round because that's not really what the rounds are there to do. I would say, to be really straight up with you guys on this one, I think that's got more red than we've seen in any round thus far. That's coming up in this show. It just is a little heads up. I think we'll do that right about maybe 30, 40 minutes from right now. Don't wait. It's going to be on the early side of the show so we can get that one at home. And that's our 711 that I was mentioning with so much diamond weight. It's got nearly 2 carats in VS diamonds that come all the way up. It's like the stone is the pinnacle of the mountaintop. And the mountain is completely made of diamonds and gold. And it just gives you this big platform. You're going to love it. And we're going to do something really special on that one. So make sure, if that is of interest or you've been wanting a round, that's my preference in cut. I like rounds and trillions because they give you the sparkle, and that is why I'm obsessed with jewelry. I'm obsessed with sparkle in general. So jewelry tends to be, right down, Main Street for me, what I love to see, and that's the stone that gives it. And then look at all this diamond weight. So that'll be coming up. And then we got a big museum rubellite, and wait till you see this. Sometimes we just have to take, I know we've been doing a lot of that lately, kind of as a, inspired by the idea that we're giving some gifts to you guys because, it is the holiday season. So if we can't be gifting, and I feel like we're doing gifting all year round when we have the values we do, but we've been raiding the vaults of late and seeing some of the more important pieces that we have to share with you, and we've been bringing them out. And you've probably noticed if you've watched the last couple of weeks, we've been really heavily, look at that stone. We've been discounting like crazy. And mostly on pieces like this that don't even get on the air all that often because they're so high end, and let's be real, they shouldn't be discounted when they're this important in the stone. We've got a rubellite, as you can see, plain as day there. I mean, right, if it's not a ruby, it's a rubellite, because the rubellite is the tourmaline that's going to give you a pink and a red mix that's really, really good. And it makes it really rare. And these are museum type stones when you get into these sizes. And if you've ever wanted a rubellite, the fact that it's able to glow from that distance away from where you are at home, and it's sitting on my hand, and you can see the fiery type glow that this has, tells you so much about the quality of this stone. And the fact it's almost 14.5 carats in its size, in a tourmaline that is clean, clean, clean when tourmaline should not be. Here's what we're going to do. It's 5079. So again, heads up to all the rubellite lovers. If you've ever thought about owning one, or you've been waiting for that, like that big one to come crashing down, this is it. And they should never do that. The bottom line is they should stay high value because they are high value. It's really, really tough to get stones like this, of this size, of this clarity, of this quality overall, which you're getting right here. And that is what you were seeing from a distance. And now we're going to take a super up close look at it so you can see everything that makes this stone the miracle that it is. And it's item number 5079, and it's got this look at this. It's like a dual setting because you have one part of the band that's mirror finished. The other part is diamond, so it's almost like a striped effect. And we only have the one. It's in the yellow gold only, and look at that kind of color that plays out of the stone. It is our 1443. I'm going to try it on for you as well so you can see this. I mean, it's a rock. There's no question about it. That's a big, big, big cocktail ring, no doubt. And yet we only have this one. And then look at the way, I mean, is that the elevator going? Are we going up to the penthouse? Or are we going down? Up, down. The elevators of light all the way through the stone, taking you right up to the top quality, because only a top quality stone is going to do that. And it's our 1443, 29 points in diamonds, elegant setting, yellow gold only, 4-pronged cornered piece. I mean, you're talking about the luxury here, the luxury that is rubellite. And there is a markdown, because I know you've seen it on the air, or if you have seen it, you know this one was $79.99 and couldn't budge an inch from there, because rubellite, big rubellite, high quality rubellite, all those things. We're going to make it really easy right now. And we just need a caller. That's all. Just need a caller. Somebody who says, I believe in what they've been doing on these museum pieces. I know when she says it's a big discount, it's going to be, and it's one that everyone's going to fight over because of it. So this is where you dial in really, really early. Get on those phone lines. It's not $79.99, but isn't it good to know where it started and what it should be and what it rightfully deserves to be priced at, because it is that level of quality in a rare, again, if it's a named tourmaline, it's rare. And this certainly is. So instead, who likes it? I mean, we know there's going to be fights over it. That's just, it's as simple as that. This has been locked in a vault for the longest time because nobody wanted to discount it. Look at the inside and how that's finished as well. So you've got great finishing on the interior. That basket's really pretty. It's got like the dove's tail wave design throughout the basket, all four sides. Then you have your yellow gold setting, and it's not even 7, it's not 6, it's not 5. Oh boy, this is one of those collector's pieces that I'm sorry to see go. And it's sad we have to do this to the price to get it to go, but we're going to because it's undervaluing the stone. And I feel a little shamed about doing that because that's not what we should be doing. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Do you see how even when it turns, you look through the sides and you see just bright beams of red, how that turns and shows you all that detail? I mean, this is really cool. And it's not $5,000 or $4,000 or $39.99. Just going with it here. We're just on, this is what we do on Friday nights. We say, welcome in, little audience that we've got. We make it an exclusive opportunity. We do these really, really, really awesome pricing and discounts all night long, and you can score. I mean, that's what this is about. Not even $39, $38, $37, $36, $35.99, all great values. It should go. It's not even going to be $35.99 though for a 14 karat. I haven't figured the per carat yet, but you know it's going too low. This should never ever be this price for a stone. I'll tell you right now, I've got rubellites in the vault that are 4 and 5 carats that are this price. So why not get the bigger stone, the really high-end museum, have everything you want in a true collector's piece, and we're not even making it $35.99. First caller only. Take a look at it. We're going to blow it out for only $3,499 instead. So it's time to let the rubellite go. That is the price that's going to achieve that. That's what's going to make some collector out there really, really ecstatic tonight at a $34.99 for a 14.5 karat rubellite stone that looks like that. That's the thing, not a dark, hazy, cloudy stone. This has got that really dominant color that we love to see. So that'll be $34.99. And again, don't forget that big tanzanite's coming up in short order. Okay, so it's time. Let's just bring out the coral. We have seen very little Mediterranean coral lately. When I have, we've been seeing pendants, teeny tiny little stones in pendants. I'm going to bring out a ring. And we're going to bring out one of our newer styles here. It's item number 9084. So let me know on the rubellite. Somebody's got to get that. Do we still have huggies going out? I know, Virginia, you had huggies too, right? Lots of huggies going out, right? Antonio getting huggies as well, right? So a lot of people getting the huggy earrings still. They are back. So take a look at this, though. Speaking of really, really gorgeous reds, we go from a rubellite pinky red to the most beautiful slight orangey red in a Mediterranean coral that is 9084. And it's a 218 oval, more elongated, cabochon cut as they are. And then you've got the 218 with 22 points in diamonds as well. So 9084 is coming your way. And we'll do any gold you want. But because we want to make sure that our one and only Mediterranean coral, do you know this is the only ring we have? This is it. One in a ring in the entire inventory. That's a big inventory. Got a lot of jewelry here. But coral, that's how limited it's been. And we're not here to just bring you the basic quality, because yeah, we could just say, oh yeah, we've got it, and bring out some of the more mediocre quality, some of the levels you see out there, out and about in the world that you see kind of more as standard. We only want to bring the best. We're only interested in bringing it to you. We have a limited amount of airtime every single, day and night. So we're really just about bringing you the very best so that every time you tune in, you see that consistent level of quality. 22 points in diamonds. It's the split shank within the split shank. You've got the diamonds that are split, then that's within the gold border here. Perfect way to frame a cabochon. Let the cabochon do the speaking here, because that's exactly what's happening. And this is high end. And of course, if you wait longer, you tend to find lesser and lesser options out there in Mediterranean coral, because the whole supply, being an organic gemstone as it is, and being affected by the different, things that are happening worldwide, especially with ocean currents and climate change and all the things that are happening, it's really affected what we see in any coral, but let alone that really, really special exemplary material. That's what this is. And because I want to see if we have anybody with us tonight who's ready to shop the best of the best, not just in quality, but in a great value, I'm just going to try something here. I've got the ring listed at $24.99. And if you've ever seen coral, a lot of times it's the lighter color. It's called angel skin coral. It's beautiful. I love it too. But it's that really, really light, softer pinky peach tone. This is totally different. It's usually heavily striated. You see a lot of different tones of color. And that's pretty too. I mean, that gives you that beautiful natural vibe. But this is that best quality. And instead of $24.99, we're going to put it on the auction block, and I'm going to start my auctions early. Even though they're really forbidden on a Friday, we're going to not only do them, we're going to start them early here and see who's out there so that we don't have to do $24.99 and say, okay, take it or leave it. This is going to be your opportunity to save a bundle just because we want to hear those phones ring. We want to get everybody acclimated to Friday night, and we want to get you ready for this big, big, big shopping weekend that we have ahead. So I'm not even going to do $2,000 to open. We're going to see who's out there. And remember, it's gold, it's diamonds, they're VS, all of that is happening, and the coral could not be better. If you were to go and set out, if there was a coral ring that was $15,000, $16,000, $17,000, it would look like this. There is no better quality in coral. So you're getting that. And you're not paying $2,000 to open, or $1,500, or $1,000. Because I want to make sure we get these phone lines rocking, we're not even doing $1,000 to open. And it's a gold band with VS diamonds in any gold you want. And it's not 1,000 or 900 or 800 or 700 or 600. Somebody better stop me, because I'm going to have to shell out some money to make you buy it at this point, right? The way I'm headed, we're just going to be handing you the ring, because there's no way you can get any one of those components for $600, and we're going to drop it even further, and we're going to get this auction rocking, and it's going to be a $25 increment beyond wherever we start so that everybody can jump in. Don't be intimidated. You don't have to be the first caller. Look where I'm starting. So this is not one of those where you have to be like the first caller or bust. You can jump in at any time because the increments are teeny tiny, but we're not even starting at $600. For solid gold and diamonds and the best coral, I'm going to go $500 to start. Live auction, Friday night. Not going to be probably the best idea here, but it's going to help you own something very affordably, that is for sure. Take a look at this, $500. $500 to start, and not an open yet. So we'll give it 60 seconds to get it going. And then you let me know if this is, and yes, we're going to see it on the hand because you got to see it that way, because you're probably thinking, well, for $500, maybe it's not that big a stone. Oh, no, it is. It's plenty large. And look at the elongation. It's always tough. That's why I really want you to see it here, because it's always tough to gauge a cabochon on a carat weight. A lot of times you don't even get a carat weight with a cabochon. You're just going to see it from a millimeter size perspective. Well, this one has a carat weight, but still looks bigger, because most 2 carats are not going to give you that kind of look. And we have nobody on this auction. Well, okay. Should I start shelling out the money? I can't technically, like, legally pay you to take stuff. But this is getting really interesting here if we don't have an open at $500 on that ring. So nobody yet, 20 seconds to get it going. Let's see where it goes. It may go nowhere. That's going to be, that might be a sign. It might be a sign that this is going to be an interesting night. So here we are, $500. We still have 9 seconds left. And then we bring out what? Pink diamond keys, the designer key. You know who. There is a designer that's been doing this key style forever and ever. Look what's coming up. But that one's got a big pink diamond. They don't do that. They don't do that with a 20-point pink diamond. That's coming up in the show. Designer. Oh, we have the smile necklaces here, but it's the little mini smile, so it's like the grin necklace. We've got that for you. I mean, it really is. It's the beautiful, affordable smile necklace. I mean, look at that. That's coming up. I love this for holiday gifting, too, because you can give a diamond necklace for very little money. So we have the open, and we have one bidder. We have $500. Wonderful. We have $500, and we've got nobody else. So let's just wrap this thing up, because this is not going to be... It's a way for me, to be honest, to gauge if we have, you know, a lot of people with us, maybe not so many. This definitely helps to kind of determine where we're at least at 747. So we have $500 on one of the most precious organic stones. Remember, there are only a few organic stones in the world, pearl being the one that you probably think of first, because organic stones are something that's made by a living organism, right? So you've got very few pearls and coral, and not many others. So $500, let's give it a final call. We're going to give it 2 minutes. It's $25 increments. So if you want to get in, certainly welcome to do that. It's not going to cost you a whole bunch more to even be a participant in this auction. And you're changing the gold. Did I mention that? So you can get the white as it is now. You can get yellow or rose gold. We're going to size still. So even when there's a $500 piece, well, a $2,500 piece that is somehow $500, there's a $2,000 savings. And then I'm still not charging you for the sizing, the shipping, the gold color change. Anything else we can throw in? You let me know. $500, one bidder, take a look, 2 minutes, and we sell it. So who do we have there, Jess, as our leader? All right, so we've got $500 in 2 minutes, and that's it. Okay, so here we go. Last call. That's it, $500 and one bidder only. And would you believe it? I don't, but that's okay. I'm supposed to be immune to these auctions at this point, right? Seen it all. Just when you think you've seen everything, you realize, never saw a Mediterranean coral go for $500 ever. But here it is right now, and we have 90 seconds left. If you want to get in, it's not too late. But in a minute and 25, it will be, and that auction will be closed and done and forever gone. So last call on this one. I don't know where you're buying fine jewelry, but I cannot imagine finding a gold band even on its own for a price like that. And that's what I'm saying. The gold, the coral, the diamonds, I mean, separate each component. We could even go to the component that's the intangible, the one you can't really see right now. That's the labor to put it together, and that should be more. So a final minute, and then we're done. And we have got coral going out way too affordably. And then we'll bring out the smile necklace, the little mini smile necklace. This is going to be fun. And goodness gracious, what a great way to go. And then we've got a beautiful black opal, some big aquamarines. Again, no requests yet. So I hope you'll give those requests to us so that we can get you whatever you're looking for. Please, I'm begging of you. I mean, give us your requests. Anything at all we can find for you. This is what we're here to do, especially on a Friday. So this is where, again, if there's something you want to see tonight, let us know what it is so we can bring it on out. And here we go. I guess it's going at $500. Congratulations. My goodness. Did not see that coming. Well, congrats. Just a score there, no doubt. I mean, everyone else out and about, and look what they're missing. Here it is. $500 going once, going twice. We got 13 seconds to make it official, but it's looking really, really good. And that's going to be a long gone done deal here. But we do have the necklace coming up, and a diamond necklace. I know, for anybody who's maybe like me and needs to start shopping, and you're going, well, how could I really feel? And you know, the later you wait, I mean, it's true. The later you wait into the holiday shopping season, usually you're not always getting the best stuff, right? Or the best value. So I love that we can get you, maybe check some people off the box here, get something for yourself too, because the affordability of what we have coming up next is amazing. So Victor, are you on this one? Okay, so 525, yes, no, sold. Congratulations, that's gone. And then let me show you this necklace. This is the one I popped in just a moment ago, and look at how pretty this is. It's kind of like the miniature version of what we called the smile necklace that we brought you some time ago. And it was a huge hit, and we all enjoyed it so, so much. And I'm hoping this one does not need my help, because it would be nice if it would just sit on its own, but it probably, well, that's pretty good there. We'll leave it there. We're gonna zoom back, because this is an entire necklace, so you're not just getting a pendant, so you're not, you know, saddled with, okay, now does she have a chain? Because we hear that a lot, and people are, you know, running at the last minute going, I need a chain, I'm gonna give a pendant, but I don't know if they have the right chain. This is a full-on necklace, so you can see the back and the way that's finished as well. It's got this great little curved style. Let me show it against the hand here, and it's gonna be one of our most affordable pieces that we bring to you, so that's exciting as well. And this is that still all bigger diamonds individually here, all those VS diamonds throughout, and it's gonna be 23 points in VS diamonds throughout that beautiful curved design. You can see how they're all bigger stones. That's not just a little tiny speck of a diamond. So those beautiful stones that go right across, it's going to be item number 466. And it's white, yellow, rose gold, VS diamonds, and an adjustable smile necklace. So when I say adjustable, we don't mean like the friendship bracelets that you pull. We are giving you the most deluxe way to do adjustability with 16, 17, and 18-inch O-rings built in, a spring ring clasp, a 23-point diamond weight. You're getting your gold color choice, and it's a perfect way to think about getting a couple of them as well, because if you're thinking, yeah, right, what am I made of money? I'm gonna buy like 3 necklaces, and I'm just gonna spend my Friday night shopping for diamond necklaces. Well, with this price, I really truly think you can and will, because this is a style everybody can wear. It does not matter your age, your style, where you live, what you do for a living. None of that really matters, because this is that elegance and simplicity that really, I mean, you can go shop pieces like this that don't even have a VS diamond quality to them out in the retail world, and you can go spend $5,500. We're going to ask for much less than that, and this is where you see that beautiful chain and how that sparkles. And then, of course, if you're wearing it 16, that's about here, 17 about here, 18 about there. Those are really the 3 classic lengths that we see in ladies' necklaces, so we're bringing them all to you built-in ones, so you don't have to worry about what size does she, I don't even know what length she likes to wear, because it could be different. And maybe it's a younger gal who's, you know, she's more, you know, smaller neckline. Maybe she's going to wear the 16. Maybe it's, you know, I know my mom really likes an 18-inch, right? But maybe it's just about where you're putting it based on the neckline. That's the beauty of it. You've got all three of those links built in. And this is the ultimate gift giving opportunity, because you're still giving solid gold, you're still giving a sparkle chain, and you're giving this VS diamond weight that is just about a 1/4 carat. But honestly, it's not about the carat weight. It's about how individually sizable they are, how beautiful they are together there in those bigger stones that you're getting. And we're going to make it really, really doable. So all you have to do is dial in. If you're a new shopper, it'd be a great way to start. It'd be a really beautiful way to start the collection. Maybe do some, again, great gift shopping that not easy to do when it's not $9.99. We're going to take it a lot lower than that and see how it's going to be that beautiful diamond weight. They're all bigger stones, and then it's attached with that O-ring, so it's that seamless transition from the diamonds to the gold to the chain that wraps around the neckline. It's not $9.99. Believe you me, these are going to sell out very, very quickly. I have a limited quantity in white, yellow, and rose gold available. That's all we can offer. It's not even half of this price tonight. If we do $4.99 and give you 50% off, where it is rightfully supposed to be, how great a value is that? Watch what we're going to do instead. It is not $4.99, a solid necklace. Some of the more pricey pieces you can ever shop for in the world of jewelry, costume or otherwise, fine in particular, are necklaces. Why? They've got 18 inches of gold to start. This one has those diamonds. It sits and nestles right at the base of the neckline. If you want that higher or lower, that's your choice every day. But that's the beauty of it. It's almost like the collar. If a lot of people have thought, I mean, collars are really big right now, the diamonds that go all the way around, we've offered them here. And there are some people that choose to wear those now every single day of their life. But a lot of us, myself included, and I like to go glam. I like to be dressed up and, you know, wear nice things and, you know, no matter what I'm doing. And honestly, that's still a lot. When you're doing a full diamond collar with big old diamonds going around the neckline, that's a lot for everyday wear. I see this as like the baby sister version. This is the more casual, adaptable way to have kind of that diamond peeking out of that neckline, appropriate always. You could be in loungewear, you could be in sweats, you could be just hanging out, and you can still wear it. It's kind of like the versatility of our diamonds by the yard. There is not one way to wear it. It doesn't have to be safe or just dressy. Just leave it on. Put it on, leave it on, wear it, and wear it with pride, because you're wearing VS diamonds. And better yet, you didn't even spend $500 to get it, and you didn't have to spend $400 to get it. This is why I say get a couple of them, as it is December 9th, and we can get these to you in time for holiday gift giving. I mean, this is the moment. Take a couple. This is the gift you give to all the daughters, all the granddaughters, all the nieces, all the sisters, all the little group of best friends, right? You can do that because it's only $399 for the diamond necklace you see here. And that is just gift giving extraordinaire right there. Take a look at it. $399. That's it. How many would you like? We've got busy, and it doesn't like to sit on its own. So let me just give it some assistance. It's saying, please help me. So let me show it here again on the hand. This is how you really get to know it anyways, right? And don't worry, that's when it's against the neckline, sits perfectly flat, doesn't twist, doesn't turn. I mean, there's a great basket work behind it, which is gonna keep, you see how that's built from the inside? So that's gonna keep it right where it should be, and it doesn't have to flip or turn. Did you get one too? All right, so we've got necklaces flying out, $399. Well, that would be why. Joyce, who requested the big Zambarian? Do we know who it is? Karen? All right, Karen, we've got the big Zambarian coming up next, and we'll give this 60 final seconds, $399. Oh my goodness. I don't know, but I'm thinking that is another, as someone who hasn't started the shopping, this is a good candidate to get something for, you know, really special that everyone's going to really appreciate. But you didn't have to break the bank to do it. And there's all the bigger diamonds. They're all the same size too. They're not even graduated. All the same size all the way through. That slight curve is what allows it to really sit almost like a collar. So it's just, you know, fluid with the neckline, right? Our necklines are not square. They're not perfectly round, right? They're more oval in shape the way they curve. So that's why you get that great design. So $399 only. I just love the way this looks on. Can I put it one more time against the neckline here for you so you can see it? I might leave that on for the rest of the night just because it's that perfect piece. And even if you're more dressed up, works for that too, right? It's always, I mean, look at that, how that's going to look just sitting right at the base of the neckline. That's how I like to wear it, right there, just kind of right at the collarbone. If you want to go a little lower, again, this is giving you the versatility to do all that. So it's really up to you. But white, yellow, rose, I mean, this is the kind of piece that I love so much. I would get in multiple gold colors as well, just to have it always matching whatever you're wearing too, if you like to, you know, kind of switch them up day by day. So white, yellow, or rose gold, $3.99. Get as many as you need. I know somebody took 3 there. Yes. She did? Oh, good. Mary, and she's in Rhode Island? Yeah, wow. Oh, good. I'm glad she got her coon's eye. Does she like it? Yeah. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Thank you, Mary. Wow. Rhode Island representing tonight. And she got a necklace to go with everything, right? And then we're going to have Karen Zambarian coming up by request next. So there's the necklace one more time. Let's go back to our wheel because I'm going to show you and keep calling on the smile necklaces. You know, that's a really, really, really good piece. But Mary, or Karen rather, when I saw this, and I saw it yesterday, first of all, I'm going to tell you I did not think it was Zambarian. I just thought it was a little too good. I really did. I thought it was a spinel. I really did. I thought it was a big, big, big Burma, incredible, like $25,000 spinel. It's a Zambarian garnet. It's 7239, and it is a 916 center stone on its own. Largest Zambarian, you better believe it. Then let's talk diamonds because there's a lot of those. And instead of actually putting them all together, we have it broken down. 129 in baguettes, 76 points in princess cuts, 65 points in rounds. So all of that happening. And what a value it's going to be. And when you have this kind of diamond weight in total, and it is the top of the hour, so welcome to the show if you just tuned in. We'll welcome you officially in just a moment, but we have a quick request here. And this would be by far the ultimate Royal Zambarian. We love the stone anyways. We'll have some earrings coming up a little bit later for everybody to take part in, but this is quite the diamond weight. And the fact that you have a total here, I mean, we're talking grand total, 2 carats 70 in diamonds. All these incredible baguettes, princess cuts, and rounds together. It stays in the white gold. It's got to stay there. And we have one only. And Karen, if you love it, call me quickly because I know this one is going to be interesting because you know a lot of people are looking at this ring thinking, gotta have that Zambarian. It's such a beautiful stone, and when a stone, it's a Zambarian garnet, but it really looks more like truly precious spinels, or even like if you had a rubellite, if rubellites were capable of giving you just sheer clarity, it kind of has that look to it. But of course, this is a color shifting stone, so purples, pinks, reds, and blues, all coming from this stone, 270 in diamond weight. That doesn't happen accidentally. It's got to be a good stone. We're not going to just put 270 in diamonds. That's the biggest mounting we have here. That's not going to happen randomly by accident. It speaks to the quality of that stone, Karen. If you love it, it's a beauty of a ring, and we've got it marked down from $24,480. It's coming way lower than that. This is what we live to do. These beautiful, bigger, important pieces like this that are just meant to go and meant to go quickly, and you don't have to spend $24,000. We could cut that in half, make it 12. Better yet, we could cut that in half and make it 75% off and make it 6. We could just do $6,000 flat. Or we can say 75% off's good, but this is Friday. And we do like the freaky freebie Friday deals, and that's where this is going. It's not even $6,000 or $5,000 or $49.99 for this one only with 270 in diamonds. 3 different cuts. That's why we break it down, because each cut there are so important individually that we tell you specifically how many baguettes, how many princess cuts, and how many rounds, and they're in that order. So all together 270, take a look. It's not even $49.99. Wait till you see this on the hand. It's only one. We're going to blow it out for $4,888. And that's it. And then let me actually show you the way it moves here, because the clarity is every single angle. Look at this stone. And let me try it on for you as well, because wait for it. It's big. I mean, this one, okay, now you see it. Now you can fully grasp why this is and how we pack in 270 in diamonds here. And then to get that Zambarian, I mean, this one is practically knuckle to knuckle on my hand. So $48.88 gets that one to you. And there's only the one. I don't know if she asked for the biggest and best and boldest Zambarian. I don't even know if anybody knew that we had this level of Zambarian here, but it looks good. Really, really good. So that is a one only. Karen, let us know if that's what you're thinking about or if we can find something else for you. We'll be happy to try. I know we've got a few Zambarians. Most are quite a bit smaller than this, and certainly nothing else is going to give us 270 in diamonds. That is for sure. I don't even have another mounting here that's going to give us 270 in diamonds. So 48.88 if you'd like it. Here's one more close-up look. I mean, that is quite the superstar of rings, no doubt about it. So more huggies, yes. Okay, so we've got and spinel necklaces still. The two popular items from our first hour, huggy hoop earrings and the incredible spinel necklace. The huggy hoops were $2.99, the spinel necklace $3.99. Don't forget, you can make requests today. We encourage it. We have 2 hours left in the show. We want to hear from you. We want to bring out whatever you can think of, whatever you can imagine. We want to bring those pieces out and give you that really exceptional value. So let's keep going. We've got the wheel. I've got a diamond designer wheel coming up next on the way. And then don't forget also the rubellites here too. So the rubellite was only $34.99. Let me just put the two together because they're similar enough in color at least, where if you like one, you might like the other. And yet the rubellite, a little bit more rare, and you can see how it's a little more red, and the rubellite's only $34.99. So if you'd like the rubellite, that one's still hanging out here as well. So I thought similar enough to where we put them together, show you the options, show you the similarities and the difference that they have, and then you can really pick the one that is right for you. Certainly the Zambarian's giving you way more diamond weight because the rubellite on the right has 29 points versus 270 on the left. Poor our wheel is not happy tonight. Yeah. Did you hear that? Well, it doesn't change color. It shifts color. So what that means is that Karen by any chance or a different color? They're wondering what this is about? Yeah. Okay. So to be clear, a color shift garnet is not a color changing stone. It's not truly a phenomena. But what we have noticed about these Tanzanian Zambarian garnets is that Zambarian means purple, but you're probably already seeing you wouldn't describe that necessarily as just purple. There are elements within the same family of jewel tones that it tends to shift and turn to different colors that are very similar. Color change stones are usually like a stark green to a stark red. It's a big difference. A color shift stone is really something we don't see very often, but we've seen it with the Zambarian material out of Tanzania only. It's the only garnet that we see this with, really. And that's where you see, it's like a matter of if you see more UV light, if you're in sunlight, for example, you see a lot more blue to your stone. In other lights, you can be in hotter lights, you can be in more fluorescent lights. You can just go room to room in your own home, and you'll tend to see another color dominate. So pinks, purples, reds, and blues are really the scheme, which are all pretty similar, right? But it's what color comes dominating through as the prominent color that changes just based on what light you're in. So we've all, a lot of people, I've gotten such a kick out of people who already have them at home who have seen that happen, and they're saying, you're not kidding. I went into my darkly lit library and it was more purple and kind of that purple glow, and then I went out into the sunlight and I saw a lot of blue flashes, and then I was in like a firelight or a candlelight, more of an incandescent light, and it showed a lot of red. So it's just a matter of each time it moves to a different light source, you're going to see a different color kind of come through. So all within the same look, but certainly gives you a little more interest than basically a regular garnet, right? Regular garnets are like pyrope garnets. They're usually just red or a brown red. This is so much more intriguing, and it's got all those different jewel tones to it. So we'll take a look at, again, the Zambarian or the rubellite. Does that help Victor explain what the difference is? Okay, because I don't want you to think it's a color change. It's not. It's not like, which is also what I like, because color change can be complex. You're not going to see a lot of opportunity to actually see the color change take place because it requires a completely different light. So we don't always get, the chance every day to see what a color change stone does, because you really have to go from regular lighting to incandescent lighting, and that's tough to do. So when you get the color shifting stone, you're always seeing little nuanced difference with the color that comes through. So rubellite's $34.99, the Zambarian's $48.88. So two great options there, and you can take either one. And that Zambarian is already verifying right here and now. And we'll move that right up center here so you can see that one, and it looks good. So top of the hour's here. We're going to show our wheel coming up. We have a great designer wheel of diamond pieces for you. And one of them, actually, we're going to see one of our most popular rings of all time on this wheel, and then pair it up with some great designer pieces that are all one of a kind. But what I have dubbed the champagne and cigar ring, it's the celebration ring really, is here on this wheel. And I know so many of you have wanted this. And it's not usually here in stock. We don't like to show it unless it is, because we don't want you to have to wait months and months on end to get it home. So we've got a couple of different options in gold color on the, it's basically the wide cigar band, and then it's got the, what I call champagne, because it's like a bubble ring where you have all the bezel set round brilliant diamonds on top of the larger cigar band. So that's going to be featured on this wheel, as well as some one-of-a-kinds. We've got 2 butterfly rings. We've got a really cool designer piece. Are you getting the Zambarian? All right, so the Zambarian is gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Now here's one butterfly. I've got another one that's going to give us the blue sapphires and the white diamonds. So we'll put those side to side. And then we have, look at this bypass ring with the really pretty tapered baguettes and round brilliants together. And then here it is, the celebration ring, the celebration kind of a band, right? There's so much gold to this. There's the butterfly, there's the fancy diamond butterfly that is yellow, orange, and green diamonds together. Then we go to this. Oh, look at this ring, such a favorite, and people loved it by seeing it on the air, but once we got it home to you, that's when the excitement really built. Everybody just loving the comfort factor, the feel, the heavy weight to the gold. We have less than 2 hours, and we're gonna blow out some great jewelry all throughout the night. But this is where you're choosing your favorite, and they'll all be the same price. So great way to shop designer diamonds and get you something really, really, really special, no doubt about it. And thank you again on that Zambarian. Enjoy it. It's sad to see that one go because it's such a lovely piece, but I know that she's going to love it. So here we are. And by the way, the backdrop, the background ring, that beautiful band, that's going to have 60 points in diamonds, but looks bigger because the diamonds are all bezel set, so they all individually look like larger stones, but they're different sizes put together, set in this concave band, just slightly concave, so it kind of dips down in the middle. And then we have our sapphire and diamond butterfly. This is fancy colored diamonds and white diamonds in a butterfly with a flower. And then you have here, the bypass is going to be the baguettes and the rounds together. That's going to be a total of 55 points in diamonds, but 18 karat solid gold. Actually, that'll be the one, no, never mind, there are 2. I knew there was another 18K. This one's 18 karat as well. So the blue sapphire butterfly, 18K. The diamond ring in the front, 18K. The other 2, 14K. So great options, especially considering where this price is going and the fact that this is not our first 18 karat gold tonight, and yet you're gonna see some big, big discounts and big, big values. And I also have the band ring in rose gold to show you as well, which we have not seen up to this point. So we've not seen the rose gold. It's happening. We're going to show it to you. It's here. Love that. So rose gold, white gold, yellow gold on the background band. That's the one to get. Anything you want on this wheel. $24.99, $25.99, $29.99, $29.99. That's where the prices should have been. So lowest price was $24.99. If we just stick with the lowest common denominator, we leave it there. We send them out. We say bye-bye. It's not going to be $24.99. This is how you shop some real, I love that there's classic, there's unique, and then there's the really fun, whimsical property of having the butterfly designs and then one butterfly. Do you know how many yellow and orange and green diamonds you're getting in that one butterfly design that makes it so rich and rare? You won't believe this price tag. The only one I have more than one of would be the ring in the back. That we've got a little bit of quantity, but everything else, one only. When they're gone, they're gone. Please don't wait. We start to get busier here as the hours wear on Fridays. Not like the other weeknights where it tends to wane a little bit. The opposite happens because people get home from their evenings out and their date nights and their movie nights, and then they come in and turn us on, right? So this is where we're about to get real busy on this wheel because they're not even $2,000 a piece or $19.99 or even $1,500. And substantial gold weights and important diamond weights here all throughout the wheel. But they're not even 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. They're not even $1,000. Anything you want on this wheel, they're only $999. And look what you have. Because this is, again, really spectacular quality all the way throughout. So when you're picking up a ring, you're getting designer factor, you're getting unique, you're getting, in the case of that band in the back, a lot of substantial gold weight too, like this rose gold here. And this is the rose gold version that I have for you. And look how pretty that is. Can you imagine? I wish I had the yellow gold to show you because that's always popular as well. Because then if you're actually choosing the yellow or the rose in this band, you're actually getting a bigger contrast with the diamonds. So the diamonds, and by the way, this is so easy because it's all flush, like that's smooth. So you may have all these diamonds and this bigger, bolder ring, but everything about it is smooth to the touch. It's not going to catch on anything. You're talking about really versatile, wearable, everyday styles. And this is the look right here. I mean, all that mirror finishing. And then every single diamond individually is bezel set, and then kind of like they're scattered, and there's a unique way that they're all put together. Let's take a look of everything close up. And then we're going to give it 60 seconds on that wheel, and we got to go. Quick note about this butterfly ring. 80 points in the fancy diamonds, yellow, orange, and greens. 80 points of pear shapes, additional 7 points in white diamonds, and all set in 14K. As it is, yellow and white gold, $9.99. Then we go over to the other butterfly. Remember, that's 18 karat gold. Diamonds and blue sapphires. You have the pear-shaped sapphires, the rounds, and then all the wings are done in the pave. That's all 18K. That's 55 points in the sapphire, 59 points. Wait a minute, you got 55 plus 59, so you're getting over a carat in sapphires. Then you get 34 points in diamonds, and that's all 18 karat gold. This ring bringing you 55 points in the diamonds here. All together, baguettes at 15, round brilliance at 40, all 18 karat gold, one only there. And we're gonna do this band right here for $9.99. One of the icons, one of the favorites. Anything you want on that wheel, $9.99 while they last. Let's go. Got a lot to show you here in our last 2 hours. So down to an hour and 45. So we got to make sure that we get everybody satisfied and hooked up with what they need and what they want. We're taking requests all night long. If there's anything at all we can bring out, show you, this is the day to do it. This is a really good weekend to be shopping for holidays too, because, you know, with all the customizations we do, you know, it's important to shop a little early because we want to make sure that we have time to get it to you, because a lot of times you're changing gold colors and you're getting sizing done, and that's all something we willingly do for free, but it does take time to do all those extra special customizations. So, you know, give us a little extra time if you're shopping for holidays so we can get it to you in plenty of time. All right, let's keep on moving. We got a lot to show you here and so much to get to. And then I told you that big tanzanite's coming up. The big round, the 7 karat plus with the loaded diamond piece. I mean, we're talking about pave every which way. That's going to be on the way as well. And we'll do that. Let's do it in exactly 15 minutes. So bottom of the hour, we'll bring out that tanzanite. I previewed it in our first hour. It's that gigantic 7 karat plus round. Yellow diamond is here, one of our most affordable. I'm just going to show you this piece. This is not for everybody, but it's fun to bring out the museum pieces, especially when you've never seen them before. Take a look at this. Black opal time. Look at this. Black opal and huge fancy diamonds around it. Take a look at these rose cuts and round brilliance all around this spectacular opal. I mean, that is a good looking stone. And not for the faint of heart, but look at these rose cut pear shapes and around on either side. And then you get the round brilliance kind of wrapping up everything with a border here. This is really something. Item number is 9095. What a beauty this is. And we have lost the center of the wheel because the wheel's just not happy tonight. It's just not happy. You can probably hear it making a lot of noise up here, and it is, you know, it must be, it's just Friday. It's just Friday. The wheel needs a break. Here's 18 karat solid gold. We'll start there. 18K, karat 35 on the oval, black opal. Then you have 96 points in the diamonds and 46 points in the diamonds. So I'm, to be honest, who's to say what's what? 96 points will be the rounds, and 46 points will be the rose cut diamonds that you have. So it's a different look when you get a rose cut. It's a more shallow cut. It's fewer facets, so you end up getting kind of a big look here. And really, really a good way to get something, just mixing it up, just really separating. And it almost looks like a little heart shape that's formed with the rose cut diamonds on each side. It's for the museum opal lover, that's for sure. I mean, this is a $20,000 piece, and if you think I'm just, you know, spouting numbers, no. It's actually listed on the bag. There's the ring, there's the list, that's 20 grand. I'm not gonna get 20 grand. I couldn't even get more than $500 on a coral earlier. So I don't know if we're gonna get $20,000. I mean, that's kind of that's the fun of Fridays. It's also the challenge of Fridays. But it's really good because when you're watching on a Friday, you are the beneficiary of bigger values that are obviously, that's a set price at 20 grand, not supposed to go lower than that. That's the price. Do you like the opal already? We're going, yep, you got it. So we got some requests on the wheel still. So let's take a look at the opal, and then we'll go back to, which one did you want to see? You got it. Fancy diamonds, butterfly ring, you got it. Here it is on the hand. Sure thing. This is a big one. Look at that. That's going to have, remember, that was the 80 points in the fancy colors. And then you've got the additional white diamond weight as well, and that is 87.20, Virginia, if you like it. 80 points in pear shapes. It's the green, the orange, and the yellow there. And then it's 7 points in the white diamonds, and that is as it is in two-tone gold. And it's $9.99. And don't you love the way it kind of zigzags across the hand, goes diagonal across the hand. It's almost, I always think that the designer meant that this was the butterfly leaving the flower, right? The flower's right beneath it. It's in flight. It's on its way, you know, away from the flower, and it's just carrying with it all these same beautiful colors. So that's the butterfly ring that we had for $9.99 on that wheel. So that's a good look at it on. Doesn't sit up too high. Sometimes butterfly pieces sit up really, really high off the hand where they're really kind of maybe not your everyday piece. This is elongated, but not sitting up too high profile. So that is $9.99 if you'd like it. Then we'll go back to our opal here and getting ready to get the museum opal at home too. So one caller, it's the 20 grand we saw. We're going to get rid of it. It's not even $10,000 here today. Now, this is the way you shop opal, especially when we see this one on the hand. And let's look at it together here. See what you think of this spectacular. Oh, there's yellow too. I don't know if you're seeing it on camera yet. There's so much of the yellow. I find yellow is really elusive in a black opal. We usually see reds before we even see the yellow golden tones. So the fact you have all that happening together, not even 10,000, 9,000, or 8,000. It's not 7. It's not 6. We're doing it for $5,999 only, and that is the best opal we have in stock. It is fantastic and elongated to that end. So you're really seeing almost that, looks almost lacy with the way that those bigger rose cut diamonds are set on the sides, the huge round brilliance around everything, really framing it so well. $59.99, only one. Let's see who's got that one. Not gonna last. And what there's a little bit of the yellow. I mean, it's so, we talk about this, you never see the full breadth of color here on TV. But just even the fact when I picked it up off the wheel and put it on the hand, it's in a darker light immediately, and you immediately see the yellows jump from that stone, which is really tricky to find, is to see bright yellows out of an opal. But it's happening right here. So that's a quick one only, $59.99 for the museum opal. Love having that here. It's a really, really good one. And let's see who's got it. Did you like the butterfly? All right, so we were verifying you got the butterfly? Wonderful, thank you so much. Who was shopping with you? Diana, from where? Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Diana. All right, Diana's in Tennessee, shopping butterflies. Okay, thank you, Diana. Enjoy that ring. Let's get on with it. We got a really, well, we're about 9 minutes away from the tanzanite, so don't go anywhere. That tanzanite's coming. And then, okay, last look at this Imperial. I have begged, I have pleaded, I have said we have got to get this Imperial, and I don't even know how it's still here. I mean, I get it. It's not exactly an affordable piece, but it is the largest Imperial we have, so it shouldn't really be affordable, right? And then what did we do? We add yellow diamonds all the way around the Imperial topaz. You don't get better than that. But here's the thing. $74.89 is the number. It starts with our 434. It's been here like, it feels like forever. It's a 434, and tonight is the night we say, bye-bye, Imperial. This gorgeous color, look at how the color intensifies at the base of the stone and the top of the stone. It's our 434 with 83 points in yellow diamonds in a classic style. This is that super rare, exotic, precious topaz. Not your blue topaz, not your pink topaz. All the other topaz that's out there that gets all those treatments and coatings. There's a lot of topaz. Have you ever seen mystic topaz? It's literally, it's a stone that's worth very little, and they coat it with a coating. So I think that it's always a little bit of a struggle to express to everybody who's already, if you're not familiar with this, what exactly this is and how it separates from the blue topaz that are out there, which start as a natural stone and then are, heated. And then the pink topaz, which are coated, and the other types of topaz, which, again, a lot of coatings where you can sit there and scrape off the color. That is not what we're talking about. We are talking about precious topaz. All natural material, one source in the world, and that source almost completely gone. not long for this world. They actually have been they've been rationing the mining production. They've actually been they'll stop the mining, they'll start it. They'll stop it, they'll start it. And they'll stop it for months on end. They'll start it for a couple of days. And then they'll stop production again because there's just so little. It's like they're trying to prolong the ability to bring this to the world when we know the writing is on the wall and there's only so much that's ever going to be out there. And there's very, very little that's still to come because most of what's out there is what's out there. There's so little coming forward here. We know that in the future, we're not going to have a lot more options in Imperial. One source. It's always that remote possibility. They'll find some other material, but it's highly unlikely at this point in time. So Ouro Preto, Brazil, my spinel material here, biggest size we have, most of the Imperials I've had of late, they've been beautiful, but they've been a carat or under, or just over a carat. This is huge at 434. It's not a stone that typically comes in large sizes. So you're getting a lot of extra special value just by the size. And then of course to add the yellow diamonds really makes it impressive. And we're gonna get it, it's time for it to go. $59.99 is where it started. $49.99 is where it's been. $39.99 hung out there for a long time. It's time to see it out the door. Sometimes you can't let a piece stay forever, right? Otherwise, we're going to have to start charging it rent in the vault and doing all that, and then it's going to be, you know, one of those things, right? We just rather get it to you, enjoy it, wear it, love it, live in a piece like this, collect it. If you are a collector of fine, fine, fine stones, you've got to have an Imperial. It's just, even with all the rarities we bring, we very rarely see Imperial topaz. Here's your chance to pick it up. It's not $39, it's not even $29.99. One caller only. That is going to be, we're going to take you to the biggest reduction we've seen. This is the final low, the final drop. This cannot go any lower. If it did, well, yeah, this is the thing. It wouldn't be Imperial anymore. You just can't see a stone that's this precious and rare and get it for a value like what we're about to do. It's blowout time. $1,999. That's it. That will get you the 434 Imperial topaz completely trimmed in the yellow diamonds. And this is what it looks like on. It's in the yellow gold. It's our very last call on this one. Time for the 434 to get its home. And there you can see that color saturation, how you do get those elements of almost where it's not even just orange anymore. There's a pink mix to it. So it's this pinky orange tone that really is what signifies the best in the world, which is Ouro Preto. Not just that, mais fino. We know Ouro Preto is the only mine in the world. It's the mais fino that is that extra special saturation of color. You're seeing that here, and it's only going to be $19.99. One caller, give it 30 seconds, please, and then we're on our way. Any requests that we have, get them in. We are already reaching that halfway point of the show. The big, big, big round tanzanite's coming up, and I can't wait to show it to you. It's special. It really is. And this one is going to be going. You know that. $19.99, a huge value there. Congratulations if you get it. I think we may have a home for it. That's certainly the goal with that price tag. They can't all stay forever, you know? We got to make room for the new. Yes? Yes, absolutely. Here's the inside. Let's show you that real quick. We'll turn it on around here, and look. It's going to have this basket go right down to the base. Now, Victor, you've got somebody on your heels here, so just, you know, heads up. But look at how clean, and this is also showing you the inside. I mean, that's part of the rarity. It's gone. Congratulations. All right. So we're about I've got time for one more item here. I'm just going to bring out the big, big, big aqua. Speaking of one mine, well, there are multiple mines for aqua, but there is only one mine that brings you a color like that. Don't tell me you want the Imperial too. So Victor, if anything falls through back there, we've got a backup. So if you just want to jot their name down, I almost called you Victoria. Virginia, if you have, we'll let you know if anything falls through there. Okay. So coming up, this is my big Sierra Santa Maria. Huge, as a matter of fact. It's also 9 rows in diamonds underneath it. And that's going to be item number 7233. Thank you so much on the Imperial. Enjoy. But here we go with a 633 oval Sierra Santa Maria set on top of 9 rows in diamonds that is concave. And I really do think it's still like a bridge because the diamonds run all the way underneath. Look at that. They're going all the way under and through. So you get a remarkable Remarkable look here. And what a great way to set it. So the diamonds never stop. They go from one side to the other. I mean, I always say, what about 9 rows? I mean, would you ever buy 9 bands? Like say, I like this diamond band, I'm gonna take 9 of them. And I'm gonna stack them all together. And that would be difficult to do. You'd have all these sizing issues. You'd have to get them all bigger because if you're putting 9 rows of separate rings together, you're gonna have to make accommodations for that. But this ring being all in one, they've thought of that. They've done this concave style. They've finished it beautifully so that you don't have to worry about any discomfort or any weird wearability. It's gonna be a beautiful, beautiful silky fit on. Take a look at it on so you can see what this one looks like, and it's not gonna be $99.99 anymore. We're gonna do something really different for you. There is only this one, white gold, yellow gold, rose gold. You can actually change it. I always recommend the Sierra Santa Marias, any aqua, but even Sierra Santa Marias. Best bet is probably the white gold with these white diamonds especially. It is fabulous. We're gonna blow it out right now. First caller, it is no longer, and I think it looks like it may have sold at $99.99, just didn't, come to fruition. So now is where we get to take it even lower than that, give you the single greatest value in aqua I think we have, because you have that carat 56 in diamonds to go with it. Still, you see when it turns, you get a glimpse of those diamond rows through the stone. So that's unique as well, but it's not even $99, $89, $79. We've got museum everywhere today. I mean, it's really just bringing out the best of the best. It's not even $69.99. One caller, let's do it. It is only, you know what, I was going to do $59.99. Forget about that. We'll do $4,999 for this aqua. $49.99. Whoa. So that would be a really good way to go if you want a big aqua. One only. That's what the carat 56 in diamonds, and $49.99 for that stunning stone. And it's like the bigger they get, the better. We're seeing this premium color, this amazing look, this beautiful bright blue. I mean, it's almost like looking at a cornflower blue sapphire, isn't it? But it's aqua. Aqua that usually has barely their color, just the most faint little trace of color, not this stone. And we are right here at the bottom of the hour, and you know what that means. Bringing out the big tansy here, bringing out the best round I have. And boy, rounds, you cannot go wrong with a round, that's for sure, especially when you still get the saturation we love. Let me know if you'd like this one. That's our one only. That's also my largest aqua here. There would be another one in an oval, but it's a 420. So just a reminder there. Okay, so if you actually, let me just flash this really quickly. I'll just flash it just so you can see, because why not? If you like this one, but maybe it's a little too large, maybe it's got too much diamond weight, look at this option. And this one's going to be less. And that's because 8870 is a 4 carat 20. I mean, they're similar enough where I think we can bring them out together and side by side them and just let you choose your favorite. But 420 on the left side. Carat 34 in the diamond weight on the new one here on the left, just to give you options. Options are always good. So 8870 should come up. It's our 420 oval. It's got the same color, that's for sure. So let's just do this. And you're still getting big diamond weight. 134, that's still a huge diamond mounting. We'll do this one on the left side. And again, 8870. Yeah, and that's a 420 with a carat 34. I'll just blow it out right now. If you'd like that one, it's certainly going to be less than $5,000 because we've got a little less stone, a little less diamond weight, but equal as far as, well, actually you're getting bigger individual diamonds, so that counts for something, but you get that same gorgeous color in the aqua. I'll do that one for $34.99 if you'd rather have this oval on the left side. So another huge savings. You got $1,500 extra off there, $34.99 or $49.99, you decide. So great options there. And then yes, the big round tanzanite in that mountain of diamonds is coming up next. And are we ever excited about that one? Cannot wait. You're gonna love it. $34.99 for the left side, $49.99 for the right side. Okay, so now it's time for the tansy. Just had to bring those out together. That's a really good set there. So you've got two choices. Let me know on those aquas. Okay, so let's talk tanzanite. Big round coming up. Even when, as far as to preview this earlier in the show, just so you knew it was coming up, the item number is 9045, and just could not be prettier when it comes to a blue wing block D. Still getting the saturation, but more importantly, getting this extra fire and flash. That makes it so important here. One beautiful stone, 7 carats plus. It's a 711. And then it has diamond weight. Does it ever? This builds up the sides. First of all, you're going to get all solid gold on the inside. And it's built up, like think of those dome rings we see. I was looking at a dome ring in a retail designer. They do a ring very similar, but without the tanzanite. It's got 3 carats in diamonds. They run at $38,000. That's what they get every day. They sell them all across the world in all their locations every day. So there's a certain look about this kind of dome style. But then we obviously love our color here. So what we do is we always like to accompany our diamonds with a really important center stone. And that's what you have coming up here, where it's almost like you take the dome and instead of just completing the diamonds, you give that pinnacle the stone, which is, yes, the pinnacle of the entire tanzanite world. Blue Wing Block D is the literal best. We're going to show you our 711 here, but where rounds sometimes struggle, and this is what I hear from so many people after you've evaluated the ovals, the cushions, the rounds, the emerald cuts, the ashers, and you think of what we see in Blue Wings, which are, you know, if you've seen it here in the last 4 years, it's a Blue Wing Block D. Only here, by the way, exclusively ours. But then the big issue is some people will say, yeah, but the rounds, I love the sparkle, but it doesn't have as much of the saturation. Why is that? And that's because it's not that it's less saturated, it's just the cutting plays it differently. So what's really unique is when you actually see a round, because usually we have to give up the red flash and that extra dose of saturation in the rounds because of the cutting. This stone is the exception to that rule, and it is exceptional, because this still will show you reds twinkling and brilliant from every single facet of this stone. And that tells you something about the inherent nature and saturation that the stone started. That rough material before the cutter, before the lapidary decided to do the round cut and do this Portuguese cut round, this obviously had a superstar saturation so that it can maintain that even when you get the beautiful glittering factor of a round. So are you ready to see it? Again, it's 711 size. Diamond weight is almost 2 carats here, almost. So one of our bigger diamond mountings we have. And here it is. And let's come in close and take a look, because you're also getting 1 carat 87 in diamonds to go with it. And this is what I want you to see, because yes, as a round should, it's got this glitter, it's got this beauty, it's really just electrifying, but you're seeing reds bouncing off those facets. So it's not just bright and flashy, it's giving you the saturation, it's giving you that red flash, which is really what is defining a Blue Wing. Is that's what actually separates it from even other Block Ds. You know, there's other Block D out there, right? Block D is a more general category. This is really specific. It was one vein of that 1D block. The D block has been now done for a long time. C block is all we have left. To be able to get a round that looks like this is truly impressive and important, and we're thrilled to bring it to you. And here's what we're going to do. It's a 187 diamond weight that goes every which way. Look at how it builds up the sides. It's going to build up the profile of the ring. It goes every which direction. You can see that inside and how that's finished too. And we'll do any gold you want. But we're also looking at one of our most important tanzanites here, and I want to try it on because the size of this is important as well, to see how this looks on the hand. There it is. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. A true beauty. And yet, when we normally see a halo, double halo, triple halo, bridge style, this is really separating. Something different. Something totally unique. We don't see this very often. It looks a lot like the, you remember the 229 dome style that we do that has 229 in diamonds? Very similar, right? But that's like $79.99. I'm going to take this $79.99 and we're going to do something different. And we're going to try it again. Was not successful in the first hour. Let's hope for a better go around here. I'm going to use the auction block here as a way to facilitate a better price, a bigger savings for you. And reminder, auctions have been a little bit, you know, sparse. It's Friday, which means automatically you're going to expect a little bit less activity on an auction. We're going to make it really easy, and my goal is to try and no matter what, get activity even when you kind of know you might not. So how do you do that? You start even lower, so that if you are that opening bidder, or if you're that 1 bidder, 2 bidder, 3 bidder, whatever it is, you're going to get that much more savings and that much more value because we're starting low, because $79.99 is a great place to go. Makes sense for that stone, but here we are with 20 minutes left in the hour. Let's do something really radical. We're not even going to start 7 or 6 or 5. Or even $4,500, or 711 with that kind of diamond weight. That's the big differential here. I mean, that's what you got to consider, is that when people are saying, let's just charge you per carat and throw in the diamonds, well, what are those diamonds? 10 points, 8 points of regular old SI diamonds? We're talking about a carat 87 in immaculate VS, spectacular. And it's not just the diamonds themselves. I mean, it's easy to look at the carat weight and to make an evaluation. How about the labor? Because all of that mountain of gold covered in diamonds, that's a lot of labor to do that. Perfect pave. Every diamond in the ring is the same size. They're all paved all the way through. You've got that incredible workmanship. You know, a ring like this, it adds a lot more gold than most others that we have. So instead of $45,000 or $4,000, or even watch this, I'm going to go 30. I was going to go 39. Let's just make this interesting. How about $3,500 to start? 35 on a 7 carat plus. The most, you can say what you will, but it's a fact of the gemstone life, is that this is the most expensive cut to do. And that's because you waste it. You waste material when you do, and think about how big that had to be rough-wise to start to actually yield a 711 after you cut the round. So that's why it's an expensive premium cut, and that'll never change. So there's something to be said about getting around, getting this tanzanite quality, getting all that diamond weight. This is a deluxe ring. And yet, don't have $3,500? Take a look at it. We'll see if we've got it. It's going to be a $25 increment. Let's encourage bidding as much as we possibly can. $3,500, and take a look again on the hand so you can see the size, because it is a way to do a bigger ring but not be oversized and uncomfortable. That's the key. We've really set it up right. The gold is going to start at the bottom, at the base of the hand, and then work its way up. That's what we talk about with undergallery, so that it is comfortable all the time. So wear it with ease. But I love that, again, it's that really beautiful every angle. You know, a lot of times you turn a ring to this side, you don't see much of anything going on. It's nice to be able to look at this profile and see all that detail through the sides, because that's a perspective we see a lot as the wearer of the ring. I don't even have $3,500. Oh my goodness. Oh, help me, help me. 35, no go? So I think it's too pretty to just whisk away and say, save it for another day. Let's try something different. And the goal here is to get it a home, so let's do it. If we don't have 35, I got trouble. So why not get a little more trouble while we're at it, right? I mean, what's the difference? 34, 33, 32. Nothing's changed with the stone. We're just going lower on the open because I need to move it. It can't stay here. And I'm a believer that when that's been on the air for a minute or two, somebody out there loves it. Now we just need you to get to love the price. And the open is not the price. The price is right up there. At the was, that's $79.99. That's the price. The open is just my way of getting to hear the phones ring. So let's not even start at 32. Let's not start at 31. Let's just go $3,000. $3,000 now. That per carat, that should be for a 5 carat. 5 carats are not priced the way 7 carats are, but it's happening right now. And we may have $3,000. Oh boy, don't tell me they were really at 35, because I know when, yeah, they were. Oh, okay. Okay, so that bidder that's on $3,000 right now, they were on the phone lines when I was up here talking to you, and Victor tells me they wanted to start at 35. So instant $500 coupon for that bidder, which also should be like a frame of reference to all of us who haven't bid yet, is that there's a value happening, and so I hope you don't shy away from bidding another bid or another bid, because we're only asking for $25 increments, and I may clock this very shortly because we only have an hour and 19 minutes left of the show. So take a look at it again. White gold, yellow gold, rose gold in your size. We have, who is it at $3,000?
Mary.
Wonderful. Where's she calling us from? New Mexico. Wonderful. Mary in New Mexico says, well, she said I'd like it at 35. But look at how things changed. Uh-oh. $3,000 and one bidder so far. I am confident, though. See, I'm extra confident because she was really wanting to go 35, so she saw that value. So I feel confident we can get $3,025. Yes. Yes, which aqua? Yes. Yes. Thank you, Gary. Gary's taking the aqua with the 9 rows and diamonds with it. Okay. Thank you so much, Gary. Thank you. And then, Jess, are you verifying on this one? You took my bag. You just took it. It's okay. No, I don't need it. No, it's better if I don't have it. It's better. I don't even have the bag. She took it. She took it from me. Gary's got the aqua. Gary, well done. Congratulations. And I only have, what? Victor's giving me that, what? You're giving me that look like, what is she doing? See, things went awry. You left for college, and look what happened to my network here. Okay. He's like, I'm glad I'm back. Okay, so we have Mary at $3,000. Anybody verifying? Tell you what, I'm going to give it a clock. The bag's not even here. Can't blame it on the bag. I have only myself to blame on this. I keep wanting to say 35 because that's where actually I think she wanted to go. We're at $3,000. We're looking for $3,025. Or power bids. 31. Okay, is that a power bid? 35? The old open? Whatever you want to do, guys. But I have 2 minutes to sell it. That's it. I only have one bidder on the line, one person thinking about it. He's on the aqua. So I'll tell you what, $3,000. Last call on this one. We're bringing it. This is value at its best. This is why you're here on Fridays. This is exactly why. Competition, is there any? No, not so far. No competition on an auction where we're starting a stone that is 7 carats plus in the what should be a 60% premium. It's not. There's no premium on this. It's discounted. That's why you watch on Fridays. So we have $3,000. Let's give it a final 2 minutes. I have said my piece, and we're going to see who's got it. $3,000 only. I don't know, but we're changing gold. Let me see if we covered all the bases. We're changing the gold. We're sizing it for you. No tax outside of California. Shipping it to your doorstep for free. Get it in time for Hanukkah and Christmas. Okay, we've covered it. And wait, one more thing. Can I borrow it real quick just to show you from a distance away? Because it's not every ring that I can put on and show you from this perspective, and you're still going to see it clear as day. This one you do. That's a big ring. And that foundation of bigger gold, all the incredible, immense, intense diamond weight, 187. I should probably calculate the per carat, shouldn't I? Just to let you know where that is, because that's not an appropriate price per carat level on the tanzanite. $3,000. Here we go. 2 minutes are going to be on the clock. In 2 minutes, we sell it. Just a reminder how important it is to dial in before that 2-minute clock hits 0. Because if you're in after the clock, it's over. So take a look at it one more time. This is the big blue, what? Oh my goodness, what is this per carat? Do I even want to calculate this? Do I even want to think about it or look at it? Okay, I have to tell you guys. If we're at 3,000, and we are right now, and it's going to go to somebody, yeah, like $400, what is it, like $420 a carat? With a carat 87, though, in diamonds, that's not a free mounting. That mounting cost us over $6,000 to make, and we are the factory. We made it, so we know how much it costs. And when the mounting's over $6,000, and then you add a 7 carat 11 tanzanite, and what else? What was the answer, Joyce? What? Okay. Oh no. Oh, I see now. You wrote it here. Okay. Well, I mean, what can I say? This is, even my Wednesday auctions were weird. My Thursday auctions were weird. So I guess Friday, what do you expect? It's going to be weird. But $3,000, we're looking for $3,025. We've got 45 seconds. I better try it on again. Here it is on the inside, fully finished, any gold you want. Here it is on the hand. That is a stunner. It's a stunner. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Hey Ping, how are you today? How's your Friday? Look, can we what? Oh, she's the best. 20 seconds left. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's too good. Look at all the angles. 10 seconds. 10 seconds and we sell it. Do we have 3,025? Do we? Yes, no. Oh, no. This is so wrong. Can you imagine? I'm just thinking, what would happen if we put this up like tomorrow morning? Uh-huh. Well, we wouldn't have gone this low, right? We wouldn't have to go this low to start. but there'd be more than 1 or 2 bidders, right? Do we have 3,025? All right. You got it? Sold. Congratulations, that's gone. All right, next up. Well, I still have the oval aqua that is in the carat 34 mounting. Thank you, Gary, again, and thank you to our newest Blue Wing Black D owner. Appreciate you. Congratulations. We have 1 hour and 10 minutes left. I have only, ooh, this is a pendant I love. It's just certain things, you know, do you ever like have a sense about something? It could be fashion, it could be a car, it could be a piece of jewelry, where you just know. You just know, you feel it, you feel that it's luxury, you just know it's something unique and special and different, and that's how I feel about this pendant. It's item number 9006. We have, doesn't hurt that we have featured a really, really good zircon in this pendant, but in the rose gold, I think is what's making it here. Take a look at this. It is just beautiful and so unique. And we've gone for a tonal look here. Let me just walk around here and give you a little zoom back so you can see at least the whole thing, right? What do we think of this zircon? It's a pinky, peachy, Padparasha-esque zircon. Item number on this one is 9006. And it's a flower design. Pendant, hidden bail, finished on the inside entirely. That is a 370 round, pinky, peachy, golden zircon. I love this color. It looks like a Padparasha and a diamond had a baby. That's what it looks like, because it's got the Padparasha colors, but it's got this bright flash and fire. So it's taking properties from different stones, but it's a zircon. It's just a round, new, fine zircon, and it's in the 26 points in the diamonds. They're all burnished. They're bigger diamonds burnished into the petals of his design, and then it's, of course, right now it's in the rose gold, which looks incredible. You can choose white or yellow or rose. That's up to you, but we're so thrilled to bring it to you. It is a beauty of a gem. Look at the inside and the way that's finished. So thrilled to bring it. Wow, we've got a quick one here. $24.99. I'm going to help you. I want to show you a couple of different looks at it, though. I want you to see it from this angle, too, just so you can see how it's concave for the petals. And then let me show it on the hand here so you can see what it looks like size-wise in the rose right now, which is just that perfect match. You can see why it was the designer's choice here to do the rose gold, because it's so tonal with that stone. Because this is not just a pink zircon. Sometimes they're more pink. Sometimes they're more red. Sometimes they're more of like a cranberry purple color. This is 1 inch in diameter. I'll show it on the neckline coming up next. You're choosing the gold, so you have nothing to, you know, there's nothing holding you back here. If you're not a rose gold fan, get it in the white or the yellow. It'll be stunning as well. I mean, this stone color is going to look good no matter what. It's just we were so tempted to show off the specific color by adding the most tonal gold element that we had there. So that's what it looks like from a distance. So you can see it there. And we're going to make this one really easy, quick one only here. Just a little size reference here for you, but it's really, boy, you still see, you know what, even with the matching colors you have here, you still see how bright the stone is, and that's what's amazing. That's what zircon, being double refractive, that's what it's so well known to do, and you're seeing that here as it moves even just slightly. You see how the stone just is lively and bright and brilliant and bold, all those things, and yet as we go up close here, it's not even going to be, and this is how it'll sit because I'm holding it by the bail. There's only one way. See how the petals are all a little different shape? So that's how it's going to look straight up when it's on the neckline. But it's not $24.99 today. It's going to be one caller only, blowout time. We'll make it simple and easy right now. This is so cool. It really is. I mean, just remarkable. I'll make it $9.99 first caller. Let's do it. $9.99 instead. That should get it a home right away. $24.99 piece, but tonight it's only $999 instead. I say that's a good way to shop it. What do you think? Pretty good, right? Okay, so that, I just want you to see it from the angles here too, so you can see that we pick up some glare when you see it like that. So I just want to move it so you can see how that gold looks. That slick mirror finishing of that gold all the way through, and then that hidden bail right behind that top petal there. So you can see that's how it's going to sit. There's that larger petal that's off to the your right but left side of camera here, and then the right side petal is going to be a little bit more similar to the, not exactly the same, but a little more similar to where you've got your bail at the top end there, $999. All right, so we're moving along. Got a lot to show you. I do have another tanzanite if you want to go a little larger. We have a tanzanite with a little less diamond weight, but it's a square cushion cut. Also have a zircon that's new. Oh, a yellow diamond in a bridge. Got to show that really quickly. It's a quick one only on a yellow diamond that's not going to cost a fortune. And then we have all kinds of drop earrings coming up and more wheels. Oh, I have a Mahenge wheel. I don't want to miss that. So let's do that before our top of the hour as well. So yellow diamond first, then we'll do our Mahenge wheel because I have all 1 carat plus, but they're coming way, way down in price. You'll love it. This is the yellow diamond though, really quickly. This is a perfect, I mean, just spot on color that you want in a yellow diamond. And I know we've seen our fair share of 2 and 3 and a lot of 1 carat stones as well. Lately, I've even had some 1.5 carat stones, but it's nice to see something that is a little bit smaller because it's going to keep that price tamed a little bit. But look at how spot on perfect that color is. Brilliant pear shape. Item number is 9193. Still have the zircon pendant if you'd like it. And here we have a beautiful yellow diamond. This diamond is going to be a light 1/2 carat as we call it. So you're actually going to get 43 points on the yellow diamond. And then the bridge mounting, which has the 85 points in the diamonds around that. So really, really good look. But look at that brilliance. I mean, just a true razzle-dazzle you diamond there. And the brightest, most popping yellow, not a canary yellow, not a barely there. This is the danger with diamonds that are, if they're a yellow diamond that's less saturated, it really, remember how this works in the fancy diamond world, right? White diamonds, like white diamonds that are not great, we ideally want white diamonds to be colorless. We want them to have no, what we call body color. But the reality is most diamonds do. They're going to have some body color which translates to the eye like a brown or a yellow tone. You don't want that. So we never want a yellow diamond to be too light because then it's going to look like a not so great white diamond. And then you have what doesn't look like a good white diamond and doesn't look like a good yellow diamond. You're in this void where you don't want to be. And that's why it becomes so important to get yellow diamonds that have this pop, this bright, beautiful, almost like it's a vivacious color. I mean, it's hard not to look at it because it's so bright. It just catches your eye. It tends to make you want to do like a double take because you want to see this powerful color that you have. And then, of course, there's that diamond we love. We love diamond flash. We love brilliance. You still get that out of a fancy colored diamond as well. And especially when you get a higher end quality. This is a VS stone, under a 1/2 carat, but just barely. So again, light 1/2 carat, huge value here. It just goes, it takes us to a place that we don't normally see bigger white diamond or bigger yellow diamonds for. And it's supposed to be $49.99 right on the back. We're not going to do that. We're going to make it a lot easier for you. Only one though. That's the unfortunate part. It's another one of those blink and you miss it deals because I think a lot of us, especially with holidays creeping up, we want to get those yellow diamonds. We would love to be able to gift or to just gift ourselves so we have it to wear to a little soiree, a party, a festive, get together, what have you. This is the way to do it. Spend very little to do it, but you're still getting tippy top quality. That's important. Take a look at it. Not $49, $39, or $29.99, and just all about quality. You know, if you don't need the biggest size in the world, but you want quality. That's what this ring embodies. It's not even $2,999. It's not even $2,500 or $2,499. One only as it is. Of course, there's two-tone gold because the yellow gold sets the yellow diamond and the white gold the rest of the way. And it's only one. Blow it out. $19.99. First caller. That's it. On this yellow diamond in the bridge. And here's what it looks like on. It looks like a tiny size right now, but let's try it. Let's go as far up the hand as we can for a 5 on me. Take a look. That may never come off, but there it is. $19.99. One only yellow diamond. There it is. Still, as see, even from afar, bright, beautiful, saturated color. $19.99. Amazing. One only there. And then are we ready for? Yes. Oh, good. Thank you. What color are they getting? Yay! Love that too. All right. So well done there. And then we've got, oh, we have a new blue zircon. I did bring out a 3-carat ruby. If anybody's looking for a big ruby, got a 3-carat plus. And it has yellow diamonds on the sides. That's going to be good. All right, so $19.99 on this one. Things are going after the fact a little bit. That's okay. Also, the key. We want to bring you the key. The beautiful designer pink diamond key pendant. But I really need to bring this Mahenge wheel before our top of the hour. We're only 3 minutes away, so let's get to it. Big Mahenge's coming up. 3 of them, all over 1 carat in size or way more. Actually, they go all the way up to, there is a stone up here that's going to be a carat 31 on the Mahenge. So Mahenge, Tanzania, and spinel. Out of Tanzania only, discovered in 2007. It had just a little, well, there was just a small yield because it was one boulder size that produced every bit of rough there is today in this world. No new finds, no other mining, that's it. So when we talk about, when you look at the way the crystal structure grew, sometimes stones do this. There are certain stones, like diamonds, where they just don't grow in these big crystal sizes. So it's really, that's what makes the rarity happen when you get a big stone. And this stone is one that is very, again, size averse. It just didn't have large crystal sizes. So it means that when you do get, even when you hit that 1 carat mark in a Mahenge spinel, it gets really, really precious, really, really rare. We have 3 to choose from here. All a carat, actually my smallest one is a carat 11, if you can believe that. So they're all good size. And they're going to be on the wheel, and we are dropping the price. We can honestly say we've not done a Mahenge wheel before. Where wheels are not a new concept. It's where we put a bunch of pieces together, give them all one price, they're dropped to their discount, their best, and then they go out. Never before have we compiled a trio of Mahenges, and we're going to do that right now for you and give you a choice of, because the other good news is when you see them all together, you're going to instantly find the one that's best for you, right? Whether it's an emerald cut, like you see right there, or maybe it's going to be marquise. Or maybe you like, look at the marquise. Oh, wow. These colors, such a pretty stone. And then we have a pear shape, which is right on over here. So 3 to look at, 3 to enjoy. I'm going to move that emerald cut right back here because these are more elongated. Let's put the pear shape right in the center here. We'll zoom back a bit. And you're getting a carat 11, a carat 15, or a carat 31. Place your bets as to which is which, but I'm going to tell you because you need to know how important each of these stones are. So starting at the left side, that emerald cut, which you know is going to fly. The emerald cut is sensational, isn't it? That emerald cut's the largest. So I've got them set up here where that is the carat 31. Then the pear shape in the middle, that will be the carat 11. And then we have the marquise over here, that's going to be a carat 15. So the pear and the marquise, center and right side, those are pretty similar. If you want the largest one, you're going with the emerald cut there on the left side of your screen. Any one of the 3 you'd like. All the same price. That's the beauty of this wheel. That's the beauty of taking pieces, putting them together, and discounting them down. That is why we live. A lot of people will just shop a wheel, right? Because they know that's where the values are brought down to their very, very best rock bottom low. That's what we're doing right now. All you have to do is dial in because there is no way they're sticking around here tonight. That is a guarantee because we don't see carats. This is, and again, carat 11 is the smallest. And if you're thinking, okay, so who cares? It's 1 carat or 1 carat 11. Does it really make a difference? It absolutely does. In the world of Mahenge, it makes a big difference because it's like diamonds where every single point does count. And that's how rare it is to get a size over a carat. So what we're going to do is we'll just do a quick little blowout. It is the top of the hour, so welcome to the show. Glad you're with us tonight. It's Friday night. We are live with you as always, and this is TVON, and I'm Lauren Blair, and glad you're with us. We have an hour left on our Friday, so if you have requests, get them in. If there's anything we can show you from earlier in the previous 2 hours, you want to see it again, let us know what that might be so we can bring it on out. There's still a lot of really, really beautiful jewelry coming up, including the pink diamond designer key pendant that's here. That's one to not miss. Also, we have some other gorgeous drop earrings and a big designer diamond ring and a 3 carat plus ruby. But first things first, none of that can be on the air until we get this trio spoken for. So come on in early. Let's take a look at these hot pink Mahenge spinels and get you a really big value. Because where'd they start? $49.99? Oh, wait. I'll actually show you which is which. This was $49.99. The pear shape was $59.99. And for some reason, the emerald cut, that's already a great value. That was $49.99 as well. So the lowest price was $49.99 of the 3. Doesn't matter at all. They're all coming down. This is our goal. When you see these wheels put together like this, the goal is singular, is just to move them and move them all right now. Not even leave one behind. They've all got to go. So here's how we do it. $49.99, you do not pay. $39.99, you do not pay. You've still got wide open phone lines here where nobody is your competition yet. So that means if you have a favorite, and I know you do, of the three, you can call now and be first in line. That's super important. It's going to become more important as this price keeps on crashing, because as the price comes down, more and more and more shoppers will be on the phone lines. So do not wait to dial in, because you can always hang up if this price is not your cup of tea, but it would be very difficult to imagine that with where I'm taking these, because they're not even going to be $29.99. This is super crazy good. We don't see this ever. These discounts on Mahenges don't happen like this. It's such a precious stone, all completely gone. One of the, I mean, put all that aside, it's just a really good looking stone. Sometimes we buy jewelry usually, I mean, I've shopped with a lot of different people over the years for jewelry. We usually, it's nice to know about the history of the stone, the lore behind it, but we're not usually just shopping jewelry that we wear and put on our bodies according to rarity alone. That is usually a non-factor, really, when you compare it to just that emotional connection you have. Just that immediate, I like it. That I like it, it's unique, it's speaking to me. That's how we purchase jewelry. Jewelry is an emotional thing, right? We're not talking about a practical purchase. This is about beautiful, rare. If you get the rarity, that's an extra bonus. That's what these have. But it's about getting something that you just love to look at your hand and own. And then all that extra is just a bonus. You're not even paying $1,999 for any of these three spinels, and still with the emerald cut carat 31 up there, it's going to be a giveaway here. No doubt about it. $19.99. I can imagine we could give them 60 seconds, just leave them there, and they'd all go. But we're taking them lower than that for you just to move them right now. Please dial early. These will not last. There's just no way. Even on our big Friday here, not going to last. And they're not even 19. Let's just keep on going. I'll go until they all sell. But again, let me know which is your favorite. Emerald cut carat 31, Marquise cut carat 15, and then the pear shape is the 111. And all these diamond weights, let me walk you through those. Here's the 51 points in diamonds to go with our largest stone up there. And then 70 points over here to go with the carat 15. And then 74 points to go with your carat 11. So that's how they break down. And then, oh, also gold color change, any one of them. Do it. Change them, whatever you want. You can have anything in white, yellow, rose up there. So pick your favorite, get your gold color, get your size. We're doing all that and a discount beyond $19.99 or beyond $18 or beyond $17.99. They keep on coming down just to give away Mahenge spinels tonight, and they're not even $17.77. What a winning combination. One of the rarest out of Tanzania, hot pinks and reds together, beautiful diamond weights, and they're not $17.77 either. So let's bring them all the way down. This is as low as they can go. That's why they're on a must-go wheel here, and they're $1,699 a piece. Whichever one you want. Final call on the Mahenges. We can't even show them to you again. We can't even put these on the air again. That's the whole point of a wheel. When they're on a wheel and they're offered at their lowest price, you can't even bring them back out. What would be the point of bringing it back out at $49.99 once you've all seen it for $16.99? So that is how we're working this value. Big time opportunity here. Don't miss it. We'll give it 60 seconds, then we got to run. And we're going to show you some really gorgeous drop earrings. We have the key pendant here, which is wild. So much diamond weight. A huge 20-point pink diamond. I mean, wow, what a great looking piece. And if you follow the designer world, you know this is as popular as ever before. So we're looking forward to sharing that with you. That'll be coming up next here for another top of the hour opportunity. And anybody who wants spinels, there they are, $16.99. Okay, so we're on our way. We've got the key pendant coming up. And I'm going to start with this one on the neckline, because I want you to see it here first to give you an idea of the size, because that's really important here. It's definitely a, if you follow, or, you know, you don't have to follow designers per se, but if you actually just look around at, you know, big time advertisements, magazine ads, if you follow the trade at all, you know that this designer key style in diamonds is very, very popular. And we love it for, you know, some great symbolism involved with the key. Obviously, there's a lot of different symbolism and beautiful meaning behind the key, and, you know, gifting it as well. But what we really separate ourselves here by giving you something a little more lavish, and that is a pink diamond, a big pink diamond, really as the center focal point here. So let's go back to the wheel. We'll show you here. I'm going to move those Mahenges aside, and we're going to bring you this pink diamond key that is very sizable. That is a 20-point pink diamond just to start. Then it's got another halo of pink diamonds, and then white diamonds as well. So let's talk about 8755. Brand new here tonight. So you've never seen it. We've had the key with all white diamonds. Great. This is where we've really upped the ante here. It's a 20-point center stone on its own, cushion cut square. Then it has the halo around that. That's going to be 8 points in diamonds in your halo. Then 59 points of white diamond weight around that in the key. And please, please, whatever you do, dial in early, because this is a 20-point stone. And when we see them in rings, just think about this, because we've seen plenty of them in rings before. And where do they go? $59.99. So we've added the key style, more diamond weight, even that halo of pink diamonds, and you're not paying $59.99. Winner. But this is going to be a lot different, and we're just going to try to move it. I know nobody expected a key design tonight. Here it is. Good size bail, appropriate for DBT-wise if you have them. Any of the diamonds by the yard would be a great way to set and hold this key pendant. This is the length on it, so you're getting an 1 3/4 inches here, top to bottom. So lengthy as it is, as we showed it to you on, and I'll do that again. And I think about all those that have pink diamonds already in a ring. Maybe that's where you started your pink diamond collection. Wouldn't that be beautiful to pair them up together, match them up, have a coordinating piece to go with your favorite ring? Or maybe you're just a pendant lover and you've wondered, where have the pink diamond pendants been? Well, it's right here tonight. Here's another look at it on the neckline for you, so you can get another perspective there. But it's not going to be $59.99, that's for sure. So you can obviously wear it wherever you want. You know, given that there's a little more length, maybe you're putting it a little higher, maybe you're wearing it lower. That's all going to be dictated by the chain you put it on. And then, you know, if you've got chains or any of our DBTYs, usually those are adjustable, so you can even change it up by the day. But that's what it looks like from a distance. Again, 1 3/4 inches in the length with the bail. It's not $59.99. Huge value coming your way. Let's take a look at it up close and get it at home right now. First caller only, 20-point pink diamond. The pink diamond halo is gorgeous. There's a lot of lavender color to that particular stone in the middle as well. So you know it's a great saturation level, far beyond what we typically see in pink diamonds. And it's not $49.39 or $29.99. Wait a minute. This is my happy holidays gift. If anything is, it's this value right here at under $3,000. And can you imagine the big designer that does the all white diamond version, and they get so much money? What is it, like $8,500 they get for that? $8,500 when you do the gold version with diamonds. That doesn't have a 20-point pink diamond. Ours does. And so would you rather spend $8,500 for all white diamonds, or less than $3,000 and get a really unique, rare pink diamond in the middle? I think most of us are opting for the latter option there. But we're not doing $29.99 either. Nobody's on lines? Tell you what, my lowest is $28.88. I'm going to make you a deal. I'm going to do like a 60-second auction on this. I'm going to try it, because I just feel like at $28.88, that's my absolute rock bottom. If we can help you out a little bit more, is it going to help? Is it going to be a difference maker? And I don't mean starting at $2,800. What if we do a quick auction just to try, because again, this is how I can get around that $28.88 that I am rightfully supposed to get. What if we were to start at just $2,500 instead? Save you $388? Or we can try and aim for the stars here. Let's not even do 25, 24, 23, or 22. Not even $2,100. This is your $28.88 TV on Friday night price. And now I'm just going to try to help you out a little bit. Let's go $2,000 to open. $2,000. $25 increments. And a $2,000 open. That's what we're going for. $2,000 to get it started, $25 if we get the open, and save you an extra nearly $900 potentially right now on this incredible piece. Incredible piece. And all the designer details and bells and whistles, except we add the really, really big 1/5 of a carat pink diamond. So let's give it 60 seconds, Tony, and then we'll move right along if we need to. We got a lot of jewelry to show you in the last 45 minutes. Keep getting requests in. What if we had 2 requests all night? Keep them coming. Let's do some more. Let's find what you'd like to see. Give us a category. Give us a specific. Doesn't matter. We would love to hear what your request is tonight and get it right on up there for you. But, okay, well, I know it's weird to say 2888 started to that, but hey, it is what it is. I'm trying to save you $900 extra here if we can. If you already love it, might as well save that extra money here tonight, just to try and, get it interesting here. So that's your last call on the pink diamond. 20-point cushion cut square. It almost looks like a round, doesn't it? But that's the beauty of having a square cushion, is that once you set it in that basket of 4 prongs, it essentially does look like a round. And so that would be, as we just discussed earlier with the tanzanite, that would be even more rare. So it gives you that look. We're at, nope, we don't have 2,000. All right, so we'll move on. No key lovers today. That's okay. We are going to show you. I've got a brand new blue zircon, gorgeous opal, big ruby. Maybe just show the big ruby. The 3 carat 03. Sounds like it. That's a good size, right? 303. You'll always remember your carat weight. We've got one person on the phone line, so just let me give it a second here and see if they're thinking about this one. They might just be making a request, which we would love as well. So here it is. One last look at it. We're looking for $2,000. Don't have it? All right. Check in, check in, check in. Nope. Victor, not on this one? Okay. So here's my little surprise. Anybody looking for a 303? Burma ruby. Just the biggest ruby we have. Burma 5160 is the item number. Whew, that's a good stone. Let's come in real close, because it's not going to be 1 3/4 inches like our last one is. But I am really more than happy to come in real close and take a superior look at it, because people ask me this a lot. I think now we're like, when I started in this business, we weren't like online shopping. So it was, the concept of TV was still weird, and people would be just incredulous. They would say, Lauren, are you saying that people really buy jewelry without seeing it? They really buy jewelry like before they actually see it in person? And I'm like, yeah. Because when you look at it, like, look at this ring for this perspective here. Are you ever going to walk into a jewelry store, pick up a ring from a case, and ever get that detailed and close-up of a look at it ever? That's the beauty. When we can bring you the magnification of cameras, and you're probably watching on a fairly large screen at home, and you can get really, really close to see every detail of your stone, that, to me, is a smarter way to shop, because you're actually seeing a closer look. It's like you're looking through a jeweler's loupe while you sit in the comfort of home, while you sit back, kick back, and relax. That's the beauty of this, is that we are showing you something here that is remarkable. It really, really is. It's a 303. Burma rubies don't grow in big sizes. We know this about anything that's chromium rich. Same with the Mahenge spinels we saw. This is a chromium rich stone, so inherently chromium doesn't allow for big crystals to grow. It's kind of like that growth inhibitor. It kind of stunts the growth when you have chromium present in any kind of rough. So when you get a stone that has not 1, not 2, 3, and in this case 3+, in Burma, superior rarity. And that is the level where 20,000 a carat you can apply, but the truth is, when they get bigger and bigger and bigger, they really get up in those exponential types of per carat levels. So we could see stones like this if you were at an auction house or a retailer. You would see a 303 ruby. You can see them out there. If it's Burma, that's the big caveat. There's a lot of other stones out there from a lot of other places, but if it's Burma, the literal best in the world, you can see them up $60,000, $70,000 a carat without even trying. It's really special to get this size. So 303, plus there's a big yellow diamond, just 2 of them, 1 on each side. That totals 74 points. So immaculate, right? Really, it really is beautiful when you've got 37-point yellow diamonds on each side. They're pear-shaped brilliant cuts. They're VS stones as well. And for my money, that's how, if you get a really, really important stone, that's how you set it. It's the way the big designers do it. It's the way the celebs do it, the royals do it. When there's a really important stone that's, sapphire, ruby, emerald, usually you'll see it in a 3-stone setting or a halo. It's one of the two. This is that 3-stone setting. Let's take a look at it. We're about to blow it out here on a Friday night, give you a great opportunity right now, and really amp up some value here because it's been on the air and it looks good, and it's been on the air for $99.99. That's all fine and well. We're making sure you can own it for a lot less. Take a good look at these yellow diamonds though, each just to really turn it so you can really see, because those are focal points as well. Yes, the ruby is you know, the star, but this is a really important way to set it. And we have one only. And take a look at the glow it has. And better yet, it's still going to glow when you see it on the hand. And there it is. Look at that stone. Perfect 3-stone proportion and setting. There's a balance to it. Love the pear shapes that taper on down the sides to go right up next to your big oval. It's not $99.99. First caller, blowing it out on a Friday. What we love to do. I told you, a lot of museum pieces have come out to play here today, and that's the beauty of it. Here's yet another one. It's not even, not even $99, $89, $79. 303 is tough to do, tough to get, and just the perfect, wear it every day. Remember, this is not a stone you have to worry about because its durability is second only to diamonds. So you have in this ring compiled together the two most durable types of stones out there, diamonds and rubies. Sapphires are tied with rubies. Corundum's all in 9 on the Mohs scale. Your two most durable gems. It's not $79.99. It's not $69.99. One only, 303. I don't have anything else in 3 carats, do I? This is it. On that lavish, gorgeous, really, really beautiful true blue reds that Burma's so known for. And it's not even $69.99. First caller only. We're blowing it out for $5,999. That's it. $59.99. One caller out there. And it's happening tonight because 303s are not going to stick around when they're that price and that discount. That's for sure. So that would be a huge value if you're a ruby lover. No doubt about it. That would be a good one. And then let's see here. We've still got a couple Mahenges for you as well. And then we also have earrings. Sapphire earring drops coming up. Black opals here. Remember that big black opal we showed you earlier? That one's still hanging out. One of our aquas, one of our oval aquamarines still here as well. Let's see if we can show a request for Victor's collar. Who might that be? Judy. Okay, Judy. We've got a good, good. Pendant time. How about a tansy? She wants a big one, huh? Something like 8 to 12. How about a perfect right down the middle 10 carat? I've got it for you, Judy, right now. Let's show it to you. The ruby's here if you'd like it. Not for long, though, I have a feeling. And then here comes the tansy. It's item number 1982. Oh, we need to zoom back. Let's hold on. Wait a minute. Lean it there for a minute, and we'll give it ample space here. And then, Judy, you are about to feast your eyes on one of the best blue wing rounds. And you know what it reminds me of? We had a beautiful round earlier. Well, here's the pendant to match. 1008 is the size of this gorgeous, once again, Portuguese cut round. And that's a 1008 with 95 points in diamonds to go around it and with it, and the bail and the big halo. And then wait till you see this on the hand. This is a beautiful piece, just a really simple, elegant style. But yes, we had a big diamond. The diamond's just appropriate, right? If you put too small a halo, it wouldn't look right. If the diamond's got too big, wouldn't look right. So there's just about, it's really that special kind of dance you do as a designer with getting just proportions correct so that it just looks proper when it's on the neckline. And here's what it looks like first against the hand so we can get you a little size reference, and then we'll put it on the neckline for you. But it's only going to be one only. Yep, it's an inch top to bottom, including the diamond encrusted bail. Might be just slightly, I mean, we're talking just slightly over an inch, but there is only one, and we're about to take a $99.99 piece. Well, this is going to sound familiar. We just took a $99.99 ruby, got it down to $59.99. Well, on the tanzanite, we're going to do something pretty similar but better because I'm on a tanzanite discounting rampage tonight. That's for sure. And let me show this on, because on the neckline, it speaks for itself. Sometimes it's just about, again, this is that emotional connection. You just know it when you see it. When you see the right piece of jewelry that you just gotta have, you know it instantly. And I think for any tanzanite lovers, if you are into the rounds, here it is right now, not even $99.99. Do we love it? It's time to get it at home right now. First caller, $7,900. You know what? Forget about $79.99. Forget about it. We'll do better. Shall we go lower? $69.99, $59.99. Tell you what, blowout time, $49.99. First caller on the pendant. $4,999. Is Judy going to relinquish that to someone else? Or is she? Oh, gotcha. Uh-huh. No, not on this one. Which tennis necklace does she have? The 802 you said? No, it will not fit. You'll need, Judy, you'll need an enhancer bail, a really large enhancer to go over the tennis. That's a beautiful idea, great concept, but no, this bail will not go over a tennis necklace. It's not large enough. What we could do, Victor, is we could try to work with our jewelry department and see if we could replace this bail with an enhancer that is large enough. We might be able to do that. So, if she really is set on putting that on the tennis necklace, we could probably work with her on that and be able to do something for you there. But we don't have too many enhancer bails. That's where they flip up and they can go over pearls or beads or, anything that's a bigger chain. This is really meant and really qualified to be just, on your standard necklace chains that you might have for pendants. So it's a great look. It's $49.99, first caller on that one. So it looks like that's available if you'd like it. And then if you have any questions on the 303 Ruby, do not hesitate to let me know. We can answer those questions for you and take a look. I do have a 906 tanzanite, by the way, just a quick ring here. If you want to go a little larger, I know we had that 7 carat earlier in the round. That's gone. So I wanted to show you this big cushion cut square that's actually over 9 carats in size. Let's go here and we'll show you this one. So speaking of tanzanites, we'll get one more option here, but this is a cushion cut square, so another really unusual cut. But I'm just going to mark this down because we've had kind of the auction tends to sometimes recalibrate our pricing a little bit if we do it right. So here's what I'll do on this one. It's item number 657. That goes way back on that item number. But it is a really, really beautiful look. And it's actually a 906 cushion cut with 98 points and diamonds around it. So very, very important. White gold only, so it will have to stay the way it is. But I thought since we have the price tag listed here is $69.99. But since we have that great auction that kind of set a new precedent in pricing, I thought we could just manage to take this one of a kind down a lot further for you tonight and see if anybody wants a 9 carat, okay? And if you do, still that exotic cut, that's hanging out. You get this big diamond weight at just under a carat, and you can, again, it's got to stay in the white gold here, but we'll make it less than 69 or 59 or 49 or 39.99, trying to get in the same realm of what we saw earlier on a 7 carat. So how about this one right now, $3,499 only on that one, and that'll be it. $34.99 gets you a 9 carat tanzanite tonight. Still have that big round pendant if you want to grab that one. Also, big earrings coming up. Can't wait to show you these earrings. Okay, so we're going to bring out sapphire earrings. I know that it was about this time last night I brought out a drop earring in diamonds, and the lines went crazy. And I'm going to do something similar here with a sapphire and diamond drop earring that we're going to show you next. And I really cannot remember the last time I had a classic blue sapphire in an earring. I just cannot even remember. It's been so long. And blue sapphire is not something we see a lot anyways in any form, but look what we've done here for you tonight. A true cornflower blue sapphire. Item number is 8809. There's a drop here with diamonds. We have never had this design before, so you're looking at true new. And we're going to make it so easy because, quite frankly, we've hit a little lull in the show. And I can't have that because we have 35 minutes and we can't waste it, okay? We're going to see you guys in 12 hours and 35 minutes to have. Don't forget, tomorrow morning we are going to debut huggie earrings. It's a huggie hoop, but it's in a stone you would never imagine we could ever do in a hoop. So that's coming up. And then the match to that hoop will be coming up in a Wonder Ring variety on Sunday. So it's a weekend not to miss. And those are just a couple of pieces we're going to see. Those are just a few things you should know about. Let's talk about this beautiful sapphire drop earring. The sapphires are 90 points total. You're getting an additional 30 points in diamonds. They're in any gold you wish. So white, yellow, rose gold, drop style, but not too lengthy. They're still giving you that drop in the front, then the bezel set, then the diamonds around your sapphire. True cornflower blues here. You're choosing the gold color. Amazing movement to them. I think we're seeing this time of year, a lot of us are liking the drop earring because we're thinking about those dressier occasions, the big events, the milestones, the whatever it is. When you just want to feel a little extra fabulous, a drop earring's the way to do it. because it tends to be the studs and the hoops are our go-tos every day. So the drop earring gives us a little different look. And I got to tell you something, guys. We just want to make sure that we can keep these phone lines rocking here for our last 35 minutes. So here's the deal. This is a very fair price. It's $19.99. It's right here on the bag, $19.99. I'm changing it right now just so we can hear the phones ring. Don't want to lose you guys for the last 35 minutes. So here's what we're going to do. I'm putting it on the auction block again. We're going to try another one here. And instead of 19, we're not starting at even $1,500. We're not starting at 1,000. It's your time to pick up sapphire earrings and get them and love them. And for anybody who loves blue and who doesn't look good in blue, everybody looks good in blue. Everybody does. They always say that when you're on TV. You know, wear blue. It looks good. Without fail. If you're not sure what to wear blue. And I think we see that with job interviews. And we see that, you know, no matter what your skin tone is, your eye color is, your hair color is, everyone looks good in blue. So why not have that in an earring that you can wear with versatility, but then whatever else you're wearing it goes with too, because it almost acts as a neutral. So let's take a look at this, because $1,000 is not getting it done. And then we want to show you, since it's a new design here, let me show you all the details like the length and the movement, and we'll show them on. So you really get familiar with this design. Here's what they look like on the hand, and then we'll give you the measurement and see how they move. So even when the lever back is right up front, you're going to have that O-ring with that big bezel set diamond, so they have a little bit of movement to them. Let me show you this. The length on the earring is going to be a little over an inch, about 1.25 inches there. See where the lever back begins? So you've got 1.25 inches in the drop, and any gold you wish. And I'm not, yeah, $1,000 isn't working either. So I've lost you, or we just need to go a little wild here. So let me try one on, then we'll go up close. That's a cornflower blue. That's the most rare variety. It's this very specific color of blue. It's not the too dark like most sapphires get, just too dark. They just get to that deep navy color where suddenly you miss out on the blues entirely. This is that bright pop. You can see how it's glistening there. It looks so good. Let me try one on for you here as well, just so you can see that there and see that kind of movement it has. So you can just see the length and how they look on from a distance away, from just, you know, across the room here. I'm going to do something crazier than even $1,000 to open, because we really want to make sure they go. And we've got hopefully one caller on the line here thinking about them. Better than even 1,000, better than even 900, not even, I'm really having some misgivings here about this, but just to get everybody in, let's do it. $800 to get them started in a live Friday night, last few minutes auction. Just $800. You know what? Hold on. Let's just do even better. Even better. Got to get these phone lines rocking. So there's the sapphire on with the diamonds. Let's take another look. Lever backs are easy too. They're super secure, comfortable, all the things. I'm not even doing $800 to open. Let's go $700 to start. Why not? $700, and that way, I don't know. I'm just hoping it's lucky. Let's just hope it's a little lucky, because I need bidders. $700 to start, and our last call on the earrings. That'll be it. Should be $19.99 right here, right now, tonight. Instead, we're going $700. And there's the match pair again, white, yellow, or rose. You choose. Please choose. If white gold's not your favorite choice in the world, choose the yellow, choose the rose gold. We'll do that for you, and there's no charge. I mean, people ask that all the time. Oh, and by the way, since we might have the open here, what should we do for increments? I'm legitimately asking, what should we do for increments? Because I don't know if it's fair. When we start this low, we should probably go in $200 increments, $100 increments, $50? Okay, make it 25. Make it $25 increments. That way we can get everybody in, all two of you. Or, I mean, that's wishful. I don't know. We only have maybe one bidder so far. 700, do we have it? Very, very last call for the open. $25 increments only, $700 to start. I know it's weird, but it shouldn't be $700. We know that. We know it's a $2,000 earring. Trying to save you $1,300 here, just like instant coupon. Like, you ever clip a coupon? You know, does people still do that? Well, now we have digital coupons. You know, you check out your groceries and you go like, okay, I want my 25 cents back. I'm doing like a $1,300 coupon here. We're cost cutting. We've got fine jewelry, $1,300 off. And do we have the open? All right, so we think we've got the open at 700, and then we take a look at the earrings because what? Should we go 725 or more? Let's find out. 700 we have, looking for 725 or more, and we're verifying. Yay, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's better than one and done. We've got the open. We're verifying right now. We may be giving it a clock shortly here as well because we only have 28 minutes. Lots of jewelry to show, not to mention some recaps. And anything else you might want to request here at the end of the night, right? We might have a couple requests coming in. End of the show, maybe something you need to see again, whatever it is. But this is, okay, it's last call. That's it. Ay, 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 ay. Sometimes you just can't figure it out, right? I mean, $700? Whew. White, yellow, rose gold, last call on the auction. We're going to sell them. I guess I'm going to have to say congratulations, but this is really good. Sapphires that look like this, even colors so that they're matched to perfection. Diamonds, just making sure, did I put everything up there? Did I get all the carat weights on the graphics? Did we tell you everything there is to know? Because clearly I did something wrong. If all I can muster is $700 on this earring, something went awry. Okay, should we give it last call? Maybe we'll just have a big frenzy at the end. Or maybe not. It's up to you guys. $700 we have. We're looking for $725. I'm going to give it 2 minutes and then we sell them. Sound good? 2 minutes and it's done on a $2,000 earring. And I'm not like saying that's not list price. The list price was $4,088. The price to sell them tonight on December 9th, 2022 was $1,999. And if you know sapphires and know how difficult it is to match them, you know why. That is a great TVON price tag right there. $19.99 right there. And instead, low, low, going low, low. And this is where, again, auctions, not sure what's going on, but it's your chance to pick them up. We're looking for $725 or more. It's going to be our final 2 minutes, and then we say bye-bye to the blue sapphires, and I don't have another blue sapphire earring to show you. That's it. That's all I got in blue sapphires. So let's take a last look at them. Final call, 2 minutes on the clock, and then we're on our way. Any other requests we might have for the last couple of minutes? Or are we just all waiting for huggies tomorrow? The huggies are tomorrow and the ring is Sunday, right? You look so cute all bundled up. I tell you, it is freezing here, you guys. It's free. And now I know, I know East Coasters aren't going to want to hear this, but it is freezing here. I mean, we're like highs in the 50s. This is not supposed to happen. What's happened? When did I move to Maryland? I thought I lived in California. High of 59, 58, rain on the way. Oh, goodness. Final minute. I don't even know, why do I even do these clocks anymore? Why do I even do it? Why do I waste 2 minutes of perfectly good airtime just to sell earrings too cheap? Last call though, if you still are debating, if you're sitting on the fence, come on in. Final call here, 49 seconds left. Oh my goodness. Oh, I do have Zambarian studs too. You know what? We may need to show these. Zambarian stud earrings and anything else? No requests for the end of the night here? Big diamond ring with like 2 carats plus in diamonds, all big stones. We'll show that too. All right, so coming up, last call here. We have 29 seconds left. Looks like the earrings may be on their way. And way too cheap. It is. That's the way they're going. That's the way all the auctions are going. It's a good night to be in an auction. It's a good week to be in an auctions. I've seen some staggering values in the last couple of days with you here on these auctions. My goodness. So our last call is now. Anybody want to go $725 or more? $2,000 earring. $1,300 savings. Loving that. Great diamond and sapphire drop earring lever back style. Do we have $725? You got it? Sold. Congratulations. Before I do the Zambarian earrings, let's do this because I'm kind of jaded on earrings right now. What is going on? Wait. This is listed as white diamonds. They look almost like fawn diamonds, don't they? Through the middle? Okay, we'll go with it. 9004. Is a designer ring with, count them, 6 big diamonds right down the middle, 6 bezel set, bigger diamonds, 110 there. just in the 6 center stones. I mean, center stone usually means 1 stone, but I'm going to call this 6 center stones because it's like every single one of them worthy of being a center stone on its own in a ring. You get 9004, that's 110 down the middle. Then the extra diamonds on the sides, 91 points. You know what that means. You're getting 201 in diamonds in total, and we're going to give you a heck of a value. $49.99 ring. Well, how many $5,000 rings have I discounted today? Can't stop now. And we have so many beautiful pieces that, again, if you want to ask about anything or see something again, let me know what you'd like to see back up here before we run out of time in 22 minutes. But this ring, fabulous. $49.99 piece. Let's do better. Yeah, this is going to be a winner here. No doubt about it. Wait a minute. If we have a carat 10 and there are 6 stones, that means each one is 18 points, right? Like a little over 18 points. So almost a fifth of a carat diamonds right down the middle. And you know what else? When it's on, I've been hearing from so many of you that say, I love negative space, and I love that you love it because we're seeing a lot of that just overall in the industry today. This definitely looks like you stacked, right? Looks like 3 separate rings, like you invested into 3 separate gold and diamond rings, and then you decided to put them together, and look what you have. But of course, that can be tricky to do. So instead, all built in is one. Slide it right on the hand, slide it right off the hand. So all built in to give you the look of 3. Scallop design here, top and bottom, big bezel sets. You know what happens with bezels too. Even when it's a rose gold bezel, and actually this is as it is. So that's going to be the rose gold, and the white gold has to stay that way. So you have to love it just the way we're showing it. But it's not $49.99 because tonight we're in the business of moving jewelry, and we've been doing that all night. And it's taken some, serious reductions, but go ahead. It's not a time to stop now when we have 21 minutes left to do it. So how about we take this ring even lower than $49.99, $39.99, or $29.99, and 201 of diamonds can be coming your way in a, really it's a 3-in-1. 3-in-1. Not something I usually go for. Like I think 3-in-1, I think of like shampoo. No, that's not going to work. But this, when it's rings and jewelry and gold and diamonds, I say yes. Give me the 3-for-1. And it's not even $29.99. That just breaks down. If it were 3 bands, that would be $1,000 a band. Obviously, you couldn't do that, especially for that middle row with those nearly 20 pointers right down the middle. It's not even 29 or 25 or 24. Keeping the discount going here. We're going to make it $1,999. That's it. First caller, take it. As it is, though. So it's got to stay in the rose and the white, but a unique way to do it, because even when we see two-tone, typically that's white or yellow, or white and yellow. This is giving a little more, just again, if you're a rose gold lover already, pairing rose gold with the white gold looks fantastic together, as you see right here. And for $19.99, that ring is yours. If you're first on the phone lines, that is the big last call there. So what else do we have to show you? We've got a few minutes, and I want to make sure that we get in. What do we see here? We've got a big mandarin. We've got a couple Mahenges still here as well. The big opal. What about a zircon that's new? We've got a and the Zambarian earrings. We're definitely going to get to those, so thank you for asking for those. We've got the Zambarian earrings, a button style coming up. Just want to remind you that big tanzanite, the 10-carat pendant, still here. So is the 303 ruby. 303 ruby down to what? $49.99. That's, no, was it $49.99 or $59 now? Hold on. I'm getting my tanzanite confused with my ruby because they were up at the same time. Yeah, the ruby was $59.99 for the 303. The tanzanite's $49.99. And then rubellite. Oh, you know what else we'll show you? One last look, because I knew some of you were asking about it. We'll show you the celebration ring. The champagne and cigar ring. We'll show that to you as well one more time because we had that much earlier. Don't want you to miss out. But here are the Zambarian earrings that I was talking about. These are the Royal Zambarian earrings. We love Royal Zambarians. We've even seen a really, really good one out tonight. Here's item number 9179. This is a cushion cut square Royal Zambarian in a halo design. Already, just by seeing 2 stones set at different angles here on the wheel, you see the color shifting they have. We were talking about this extensively earlier, what color shift is, what it's about, purples, reds, blues, pinks, all in the same stone, but shifting moment by moment. And then you've got a carat 30 total weight in the Zambarans. You also have diamonds around that. That'll be 20 points in diamonds, and we only have a couple of pairs to go around. So white, yellow, rose. Please choose your favorite gold color here, and think about maybe sharing the beauty and rarity of Zambarans with other folks too, because a really nice way to gift is when we have deals like this. Because a Zambaran garnet earring already, look at this. I mean, remarkable how it doesn't, I'm not moving it. And yet the wheel, just by taking it left and right, you see the bottom of the stones look more blue. The top of the stones look like those intense purples. And then when you really see them move, like when they're on the ear, and you're moving and talking and wearing these day by day, because it's a style that can be worn every single day if you want to, you see those flashes. I'll tell you what's interesting about an earring, which I love this concept, is that one side, your left side could look completely different from your right side when somebody's looking at you just based on the angle they're at. You're seeing two stones at one time. So just by virtue of the way that they can color shift and play, one earring could look a little different than the other. And then you look again, and it's like, wait, now that one looks more red and that one looks more blue. And a minute ago, it was that one looked more blue and this one looks more red. That's kind of the fun of having two on at the same time, is that you're really automatically, just by wearing them, naturally, you're shifting the color so easily. You don't even have to really change your light source. You just immediately look, different angles are going to show you different colors on the ears. So with the diamond weight being what it is, 20 points, white, yellow, rose gold centered post on these so you can wear them squared off or more like diamond shaped. It's up to you, but this has got to be a value. And at $9.99, I love them. Let's make no mistake. That's a great value at $9.99, but end of the show is here. We love our Zambarans. We want to get as many people's Zambaran garnets as humanly possible. And if we can't do it, who is going to, right? Because here's another stone that is ours and ours alone. So where else do you find it? For those people who say, well, I can always get yellow diamonds somewhere else, but I'm going to spend more, but I'm going to find it. I'm always going to get the opportunity. Well, with other stones that we bring, like blue winged black Ds or royal Zambarans, both out of Tanzania, by the way, that's not a possibility. So even if you're ready and willing to spend a lot more, where do you find it? So we feel this tremendous obligation to make sure that we can make it affordable, because it is nowhere else. So this is how we do that. $9.99 out the door. Take a look. We're going to make them better so you don't have to pay $1,000 or $8.99 or even $7.99 when already you see it, right? Blues and reds, purples and pinks. Watch this stone here on the left side. Watch what that does even as it just moves left and right. It's like the core of the stone has this blue light, and then you get these reds and these pinks and these intense overall purple color, right? If you had to choose one color, you'd say purple, and that's what Zambaran means. But then you realize you get so much more than that. They're not even $777. Wow. We have got another big discount here at the end of the night, making some big finale deals happen. Not even $777, $699. Tell you what, it's a beautiful earring. It's a rare as can be stone. We're thrilled to bring it to you, but it's $599 tonight if you'd like a pair, and that is white, yellow, or rose. And look at this on the hand so you can see what they look like and different ways to wear it. So if you want to go again, square it off just like this, you can. Or you rotate it, tilt it. There you have that more diamond-like shape I was telling you about. So you can wear it like that as well. Here is the actual measurement, and then we'll show one on. So you can see it that way, about 3/8 of an inch when you set it that way. And that's going to be $599. And there they are, looking so good. So a beautiful style to get, great one to own here if you have a ring, if you're lucky enough to have a ring already. Or a pendant. Yesterday we had that beautiful necklace. Remember that? We had a gorgeous royal Zambaran. It was actually a pear-shaped necklace. It was so stunning. Let me show you what these look like from a little size perspective here, just to hold it on up to the ear, just so you can see size-wise what you're going to get and how they're going to look. And I like to tilt them a little bit with that, point going straight up and down. So again, however you want to. There's more squared off, and then you can obviously, tilt it how you want. They'll just stay wherever you put them. Obviously, you just put that butterfly backing on, and they're gonna, stay wherever you put them in the ear when you put that backing on taut. So that's $599. Let's go back to our wheel. Last call on the Zambarian earrings. Ready to go. Got a lot of great pieces here. Still a couple pieces remaining from the show. If you want to see anything again, let me know. Otherwise, we can show you some other brand news that's on the way, and we'll bring those to you. And again, don't forget that we go back to back on Friday into Saturday. We have only a 12-hour gap between live shows. So that means that our Saturday morning coming up really, really quickly with a lot of brand new. We always bring it on the weekends. Gotta be here. We are going to introduce a brand new stone. It's a rare stone in a hoop that you're going to love. And actually that hoop is a 1/2 inch, so it's not even a true huggie, so it's going to be versatile for everybody. And then I do want to recap this ring because it's always so iconic. And it's not even one that's been around all that long, but boy, it didn't take long for this to become an instant bestseller. So let me bring this out because we showcased it earlier on a wheel, but I really think it helps to see it on its own, up close and personal, and really see the labor and the workmanship that goes into it. Item number 6960, I also have the rose gold here to show you, which I'm going to show you now so I can polish up that white gold. But this is the 60-point diamond band. It's a wider band. Look at it in the rose. Isn't that attractive? With that blushy pinky tone of our rose gold. And then it's actually going to be, it's a wider ring, but it's got that concave style, which simply means that the middle's going to dip down. That's where all your big bezel set diamonds sit. And then you're going to have different sizes within that ring, and then they all just kind of gather. It looks like really just almost like you see these designers who do these happy diamonds, you know, they're happy. Some of them move, some of them dance, some of them, you know, kind of jostle. This is really where you get that kind of look. They are all stationary. They're not going to move because they're sitting on a ring, but this is what the band looks like from a distance. And I want to remind you, this is back only because you've asked for it over and over again. When is that band coming back? When is the celebration ring coming back? Cigar band reminds me of like a cigar band, but a champagne bubble design with all the bezel sets, which actually makes those stones look even larger. 60 points total weight here. Again, not a lot of stones, so they're all bigger individual stones, and it's only $9.99 if you'd like one. And we have the white and the rose, but yellow gold's an option and beautiful as well. If you want a better idea of what the yellow will look like, it's pretty similar to what you see in the rose. We know what our yellow gold looks like, but again, it's that backdrop of contrast with the white diamonds. In the case of the rose gold, I think you get a very strong, almost pink diamond look. We talk about this a lot, especially when it's a bezel though. When you wrap your white diamond in rose gold, it really tends to look like a pink diamond because you're seeing a lot of that color of the gold just kind of transition to the diamond. So there it is, $9.99, huge value. There's the white gold as well. We'll show that to you. I mean, this is all mirror finished. It's a lot of surface area of gold. It's finished on the inside really well. Look at how pretty this is even from the inside. I mean, you start to get a perspective of how much labor goes into this when you see that it's not just hollowed out. Those bezels go all the way deeply into the band. So you've got this surface area. I mean, that's an undergallery, but it's not just like a decorative open cutout undergallery. It's solid through. So that's really, I mean, shows you what kind of gold weight. This is why people are impressed when they see it, but then even more so impressed when they actually have it at home, pick it up, put it on, and then we've had that response over and over and over again, which is, how did I ever buy such a heavyweight ring for $9.99 when it's heavy like this is with, yeah, diamonds to boot? So huge value there at $9.99. Let me know if you'd like it. That's going to be our last call on that one. White, yellow, rose gold. Still getting time for you for holidays in your size. It is true to size, so don't need to go up on it. It is made in your size, so it's going to be true to size for you there. No problem. All right, so let's go. Last call here, and we're going to do a quick recap because we only have a couple pieces left from the show, and I want to show you everything because that's going to be our goal here is to get everything that we showed out of here and in quick order. So let me show you the ruby, the tanzanite, the yellow diamond. I think we still have our pink diamond key as well. And then we also have, well, there were some pink sapphire earrings here earlier in trillions. If you missed those, got to show you the rings that are left here really quickly so you can get a little jump start and a heads up on what's left. And then we are on our way. So last call. And then we've got about 10 minutes left, actually 9 now in the show. And so want to remind you, here's what we have left. This is the entirety of what we have left. So I'm going to put them all up there. So you know what to do on this diamond ring. And then we're going to start with this second aqua I had. We had the first one go. Here's another oval aqua. That's one available. That's going to be the 420 Aquamarine. Let's not forget about this gorgeous rubellite. Total high-end museum piece here. 14 karat and a half rubellite. Had it way earlier in the show. You might have missed it. This one has been, I mean, so far we're all in the museum here. Heavy discounts on the museum pieces tonight. And then we have the ruby. That'll qualify as well. A 303 Burma ruby, yellow diamonds on the sides. That's under $6,000 tonight. Then we also have the tanzanite pendant and the yellow diamond. This is the yellow diamond in the bridge. Now this one is under $2,000 for that yellow diamond. It's a light half carat. And then we also have, okay, I'll add something brand new as well. Let's add in the blue zircon that you haven't seen yet. 9013. This blue zircon, bright. So see the difference between the aqua and the blue zircon? The blue zircon almost looks a little bit more like a turquoisey blue in comparison with the baby sky blues of the aqua. That zircon is a 4.5 carater, and it also happens to have 86 points in diamonds, that knotted design, because when you look, it's a split style, but then it comes together with a band of diamonds that's all cinched together. So it tends to look like a little diamond knot. So that one we have not seen yet. Tell you what, $14.99 in the blue zircon if you'd like it for a 4 carat 50. Then we've got, let me just walk you through, the rubellite was only $34.99. I think that's the buy of the night. I still contend that's the buy of the night. For a 14 carat 43, rubellite cushion cut like that is, with the yellow gold and the diamonds, that's $34.99. Huge value there. $19.99 for our yellow diamond in the bridge, then $14.99 for the blue zircon that we just introduced you to. Here's the 303 ruby with the big yellow diamonds on the sides. That ruby is $59.99, and this aqua, this beautiful aqua, that's our 4 carat 20 oval. It has a major 134 diamond weight. That aqua is only $34.99 as well. So basically the two in the back, aqua and rubellite, $34.99. Tell me how that's possible. When you see what we do on jewelry every day, and you understand that every time we bring you a piece at a price, it's a value. Then you see the markdowns we have up here. Final wheel, final 7 minutes. By all means, if you need a little mini presentation because you missed it earlier, let me know. We can bring up the graphics, try it on, do all of that. But if you're getting a chance to get that aqua or that rubellite for $34.99, biggest values we have here of the night. Without a doubt. The rubellite is a stunner. It's a total collector's piece. Grab it if you love it. That's the, just by the way, that rubellite did start at over $26,000. It's been hanging out of vault for some time. Sometimes we just, again, end of the year here. It's holiday time, but it's also the end of the year, right? So we just need to move some jewelry. I mean, that's what it's about. And we take out all the best museum pieces, so many of which are up there on that wheel, and really do a number on the prices just to make sure that they can go. Because we know it's not here because it's not a good looking piece. It's here because it was a $26,000 ring. Now it's $34.99. We're talking about the rubellite. Take a look at all 5 rings that we have to recap here. 303 ruby, amazing value. If you know rubies and you know that 303 is super scarce, great way to go. And that's only $59.99. The most affordable piece up, there's the zircon in the middle, under $1,500 for that incredible bright blue electrifying color in the zircon. This is the $19.99 yellow diamond. Here's the big aqua, $34.99 for the rubellite, $34.99 for the big aqua in the back, $59.99 for the 3 carat plus ruby with those very, very sizable yellow diamonds. Remember, those were like 37 points each. Huge diamonds there. And this is the blue zircon, $14.99. So let us know last call. And just a reminder also, we have the huggie hoops, the adorable huggies that were here earlier tonight. We had those big, the 15-point diamonds, those individual larger diamonds. Those were only $299. Had the key, the pink diamond. I don't even know if, I guess this one's still here. The pink diamond key, I'll tell you what did I try to do? We started to, well, we had it dropped and dropped and dropped. And then I did a weird auction. You know what I'm going to do? If anybody wants this key at the end of the night here, that's going to be, I think we did, what, $2,000 to open? As opposed to the $28.88. I'm just going to send it out right now. First caller, $19.99 on the key. Pink diamond key, still has that 20-pointer in the middle. Then the pink diamond halo. Then the 59 points in white diamonds. $19.99 out. Yeah. Blue zircon going on the hand here, absolutely. And this one is item number 9013. Actually, Tony, we could probably bring up the graphics really quickly on this one because it's a 4.5 carat, just because I haven't had a chance to present it to you yet. And it's the 4.5 carat blue zircon with the 86-point diamond weight. And right now it's in white. You can do it in yellow or rose if you'd like. And Victor, that's $14.99 if you'd like it. The blue zircon, every time I see these zircons, I say the same thing. I may not say it, but I think it. I just, look how it outdoes the diamonds. The zircons have a capability of outdoing the sparkle on the diamonds, and those are VS diamonds. But that's a double refractive zircon. So you get even more wow factor from the zircon than you do from the diamonds from a sparkle perspective. And that is so impressive, right? It's what zircons do, double refraction. Diamonds, as lovely as they are and as brilliant as they are, they're still singly refractive stones. This stone in the middle, doubly refractive. All the zircons, all the colors, all the origins are. So that is $14.99. If you'd like it, let's go back to our wheel. Take a look at all 5 that are remaining here. So that was a quick look at the zircon. And then I do want to remind you about this pink diamond pendant. It's the key style. It is no longer $28.88. It's no longer $2,000 to open. Obviously, with 3 minutes, we don't have time for an auction. So I'll tell you what, first caller takes this key design. I'm showing it on the hand here. This was item number 8755. Starts with the 20-point center pink. Then it has the pink diamond halo around that. That means 28 points total in pink diamonds and then 59 points in white diamonds. And that is now $1,999 if you'd like the key style. So that is the key pendant with that 1 3/4 length. And that is going to be just $19.99. Just a quick little blowout. Did not get that one started in auction, but it's good to see it one last time here and see it out for $19.99. So who would like our 20-point pink diamond? When 20-point pink diamonds are in rings, they're usually $5,000 or $6,000. Our 20-point pink diamond now in this pendant is under $2,000. Huge value there. Any requests before we go? Last chance, last call on the show. We are back in 12 hours and 2 minutes to do it again, but with a whole new lineup that is worthy of a big Saturday. I hope you'll join us. I hope you'll be with us from start to finish because it's that kind of day we have planned for you with incredible buys. So let's take a look at our wheel of rings here. $19.99 for the pink diamond key. Anything you want on this wheel. Everything up there is $6,000 or $59.99 or less. Remember the rubellite? I still think that rubellite needs a home. $34.99. I always say this on Fridays. For the people that don't get us on Fridays, you guys do, but there are people that don't. What they routinely will do is sometime in their morning on Saturday, they'll go online and they'll watch the recording of the show. And they'll see what they missed. And then, wouldn't you know it, Saturday morning before we even come on the air, they're dialing in and picking up all the pieces you left behind. So by the time you see us on the air tomorrow, a lot of these pieces that managed to squeak by on Friday night, they're gone before we even get our Saturday morning started. So just a word to the wise, because a lot of people think, how is that possible? How could it have disappeared? The show just went off the air and it just came on the air. That's what happens. So please just do yourself a favor and don't miss out tonight. Pick up the pieces you love now and get them before somebody else does tomorrow morning, because that's what we spend a lot of our Saturday morning doing is selling out the pieces from Friday night that were left behind. So do not wait if you like them, because we just don't want you to miss out on these kind of opportunities. I mean, everything up there is really unique and very special. So we'll hopefully see you back in the morning. Again, set those alarms 12 hours away. 12 hours and 39 seconds. We will kick off a big Saturday. We've got some brand new hoops you will absolutely adore. I'm so excited to bring them. We've got a brand new Wonder Ring on Sunday, so join us through the whole weekend. Reminder, we're back at 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central Time, and 1 p.m. Eastern for 3 big hours. So we hope to see you all then. Have a great rest of your Friday evening. Thanks so much for joining us at Club TVON tonight. We appreciate and love you so much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for shopping. And reminder, we'll be here for a few minutes. If you want to make that phone call and place any orders or ask any questions, we will be here. So thank you so much. I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your Friday night. We'll see you back here in 12 short hours.